Got it. Sweet.
We're good.
Is it live on YouTube?
It is live on YouTube, yeah, man.
Okay, dope. Guys, if you are watching this as a replay, we are the Trading Vets, the channel where we give you guys up-to-date and accurate content with time price opportunity. If you're watching this as a replay, this is going to be a TPO overview on Bitcoin. I am C130, and we have 3 AM Trader in here with the TPO chart popped up. We're a community where we revolve around TPO trading. We mainly look at market structure and how market structure breaks or is respected. And if that's something you want to look further into, consider hitting that notification button so you can not miss any videos in the future. And subscribe if you want to see some other content and be updated when content comes out, or maybe if you miss a live stream. But if you're watching this as a replay, we're going to be doing some TPO stuff, and it is a live stream, so we will be playing some games and just chilling after the main portion of the video is complete, which is the TPO portion. So let me double check all this. I'm gonna copy these links. My Call of Duty is in the background. You can hear the rain. I'm about to lower that down.
No, dude, I can't hear anything, man.
Really?
Yeah, let me turn my sound on the Discord because that's why.
Down. What's up, guys? 17 concurrent viewers. How you guys doing? I might be stuttering a lot today because I drank like a caffeine drink, like an energy drink, about like 4 hours ago. So I'm probably crashing from it. So I'm definitely gonna be stuttering a lot.
What's going on, everybody? Dude, what are you drawing on the chart, man?
Who, me? What you mean?
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, I was like, what? Like, what do you see on my screen? I'm like, I have your stuff up. It's like this, man.
Oh, you know what, dude? I'm looking at Brad's old video on the thing against the live one, bro.
I was like, what?
I'm just like watching the Twitch. I'm just like making sure that, we got the right thing on there. But now that looks good. But it's funny. I can't. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Oh, dude, how does he draw on here? Does he use the zoom?
He uses like a special tool. He has a special
I think he
pencil.
Uses zoom. Let me see here. My little fucking toolbar. Oops, excuse me. My toolbar went away. There it is. Put in this chart. There we go. That's better.
Sue Nelson, you don't stutter. I'm self-conscious about it sometimes. I feel like I do it.
There we go. That's better. Okay.
Oh, it's your boy James VNI1BK. Yo, C130. You look like Crypto Face in that video. Dude, I hate it when people say that, man. I'm like, I don't look like him.
Sorry, let me open up the YouTube real quick so I can get the chat popped out, because my bad, guys. I am slacking. I apologize.
VN1BK, just want to say, man, appreciate you for, being there when 3 AM was over at Super Kitty's Discord, just trying to sort that whole thing out with, everything that happened. Just want to say, man, we love how you guys, I love how you guys, support what we're going for, and, what we go for is what the community wants. So we really try to shoot for what you guys want the most out of everything. We just don't want any issues with anybody, and we just love the support, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
All right, so real quick, before we go over anything, let's just go over the raffle.
Oh, here, let me play this song in the background. Go ahead, though, James. My bad.
No, I think we got a few more people that haven't confirmed yet. So let's see here. We got, where'd that guy go? I just had him on here. There we go. He is now verified. Check.
And mate.
And what else do we have? So we're just missing, let me see, JMESSEX, and I think Rennie Arte or Arete, and Haltizi. I think we have just 3 people that have not confirmed their spot. So if I don't hear back from them by midnight tonight, and I gotta check the Instagram, they might have commented or done something on there, then we'll give the seats to someone else that is active in the Discord or active in the chat, and it'll be people that did all the challenges first. We'll go down that list and then see who responds first. All right, but we'll make sure we'll fill up every single seat that Bitcoin Brad's gonna be teaching.
Hell yeah. Sue, there was no problem with Super Kitty. No problem at all. For anybody that doesn't know, there's no problem. There was somebody in that chat giving those people wrong information about TPO, and we don't have a good history with that person. And we just went over there to get rid of, any sort of misconception, because we don't want him giving out false information. So we went over there, 3 a.m. You know, told him how it was. Said, hey man, this is not cool. You just learned TPO like a week ago, and you're trying to get
Oh,
people.
wouldn't say learned. He just heard about what TPO is a week ago, you guys.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He doesn't even know what he's doing. Yeah. So 3 a.m. went in there and just told him how it was, and he wasn't having it. So I messaged Super Kitty. I'm like, hey, be careful for this guy. This guy, he, you know, he is trying to siphon your viewers or I'm sorry, your members into going to what he has, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, it's literally just the equivalent of a scammer. So that's all it was. It was just somebody in the Super Kitty Discord. But check her out, right? I have her. Actually, talking about Super Kitty, I have her Discord on here, guys. It's a really good place where they focus on support and resistance trading ranges, and she's a really cool person. I really like her support and her enthusiasm towards things. She popped up our community on her Discord, and we want to show, you know, we want to give back. We want to show some of that love back. So I'm gonna go ahead and take her Discord, copy it. I'm gonna paste it over here on the chat, and check that out, guys. Show some love over there from the Citadel, from the community. So I'll leave it up. I'll leave it to 3 a.m. I just wanted to give you guys that quick update. And also shout out to All Stars for giving his spot to Becca. Guys, that's the kind of stuff we love. All Stars, if you're watching this, man, we're going to remember this, and we got you, bro. We got you. We're going to hook you up, man, because that's true altruism. You put yourself aside from the equation, and you knew somebody really wanted it, and you gave them the spot. So we got you, man. Don't worry about nothing. Got you. So I'm gonna give it to 3 a.m. He's gonna go over some TPO stuff with the current market conditions, guys. Get some pen and paper, and let's do this. It's all you, 3 a.m.
Hey, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on where you guys are coming from. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us tonight. So we'll just look at the market. If you guys have questions about what's going on, I've just been watching it for about past 5-10 minutes since C130 and I've been on the stream. Notice that in the last few minutes, that G period, it came over right above B period. So this G right here, it was just one ticking above B. Now we have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks above B, and it was eating through these single prints that were left over in A period. So right now, current price is about 36,736.5. And so what we want to see is if we're going to hold above the VWAP, and if we're going to come through and run through these stops above. Right now, point of control is currently at 36.8 for the daily, and then the open was right around 36,690. So we talk about reactive buying, right? And reactive buying is on static levels, and static levels are levels that don't change. So, you know, the open price doesn't change, the overnight price doesn't change, the high of yesterday doesn't change, the high of the low doesn't change from last night, overnight, and all that stuff. So that's what static levels are at. So right now, the daily open for this time session, this UTC right here, is going to be this 36.68. So you'll see a lot of buying coming around here. What you'll notice here is this right here is delta, and this is delta for the session right here. So the way I like to look at delta, and everyone looks at it a little bit differently, and Brad will show you different ways too, is you see a lot of selling coming through right here. So what I want to see if I'm trading this is I want to see if sellers are going to keep pushing this zone right here and push price down, or if the buyers have the strength to push through all this selling right here and come up to the top. So right now, this is not a place you'd want to take a trade. You're right at the VWAP. That's a place where it's kind of like a neutral zone, basically, for buyers and sellers, right? So you want to see what's going to happen from here. So this is something we're just going to sit here and be patient with, all right? I'm going to go through the chat real quick and check to see what's going on. So let's see here. Yes, so, you know, going back to the raffle, yeah, if there's extra seats open, we're going to make sure that people are in there. We're going to get every seat filled. And like I said, we'll go down the list by who did all the challenges first, all right? Like I said, we want the most active people in there as we can. Just, you know, that's reward for you guys just doing the work. You know, all you guys did all the work, and all we did was just press a button, put some names there. We missed a few, or I missed a few, and then we spun a wheel. That's all we did, okay? So actually we go over some cool updates, actually. I'll show you one thing, you know. Let me see here. You guys might not be ready for this, and I'm not really ready for this either. But, you know, we got a lot of stuff coming through, and a lot of exciting things coming through. Like I said, we're going through with, you know, classes and all that stuff. We're going to have, you know, schedule and pricing, all this kind of stuff laid out for you guys too. And we're really trying to, you know, grow this brand. We're going to try and grow everything centered around the TPO, but not just TPO. Kind of this is the style that we like to trade, but we'll teach you guys everything else that we know on top of that. And those are going to be in the raffle class. You guys are going to see a lot of that stuff that Brad has for you. So basically, that class is going to be an outline of everything he has ready to teach. and we're just going to skim the surface of each one of them and kind of give you guys all a preview. The class is going to be recorded, so after we finish the class, everyone's going to get to see it, okay? So we'll probably do 2 classes. Once tonight happens and we get all the confirmations of who won the raffle, I will send out some kind of link, whether it's going to be in Discord or on Instagram, but some kind of link or some way to see what time zone. I know everyone's in a different time zone, what schedule we can get on. So whether it's a Friday night or Saturday day, and we'll send out a few different times and see what works, and we'll pick the 2 best times, and we'll pit people in those 2 classes, okay? We'll try and balance it out, have about 25 and 25 in each class. But if we end up with like 30 and 20, that's no big deal either. And then whoever asks the best questions in the class, that's the video we're going to show. All right? No, I'm just kidding. It's just hopefully we remember to record one of them, actually. So this is something that we've been working on. Minus this right here, minus the green drawing. So we're trying to get a website started. We've been putting a little work to it. We started with it today. So actually pretty excited to get this started. As you can see, got our logo here and stuff like that, and links to the social, the Instagram. We don't have Facebook yet, but Twitter and Twitch, and then this is our Discord right here. So, coming soon to you guys. We're super excited about it. You guys will have email support and things like that, so you guys can email me at james@thetradevets.com or help@thetradevets.com or Brad. And I don't know if we want to make it C130. We'll use his real name, but either way, you guys have more outlets for support. Okay. So that's one of the updates right there. We're gonna have a website coming through, and maybe we might use you guys to vote. I don't know what has the best landing page, so we want you guys' input, but we're trying to make everything as clean as possible and as efficient as possible, right? All right, so if we go back looking at price now, let's clear some of these out of the way. Got price below the VWAP, right? So that's what I was talking about right here, this heavy selling area for this session, right? So we want to see if seller's going to push down right here and keep this area under control. I wish this had a deviation of the VWAP, because then we could see how strong the selling is, because if we have selling coming down to the first deviation and then down to the second one, we could say definitely sellers have supply and they're in control. But right now, this is the previous day point of control, and previous day would just be literally the time period before. So we're kind of in this little range, so we see this high volume node we have right here. This is where we're floating around at the moment right now. These are like magnets, these high volume nodes. As you can see right here, this is a very thin area. And what do we have here? We have single prints, okay? And right down here, another high volume node. So if we do come down and you guys are trying to get into a short position, I would want to take profit around here. All right, around this 36.51 area. That would be my first target, okay? And right at 36.51, you have pretty much a couple ticks below the F area. So you want to see if price breaks below that F, and then for continuation onto the short side, okay? So that's if you're looking for shorts. If you guys are looking for longs, we need to see price come above this VWAP right here. So this VWAP right here is about 36.7. So 36.7. And we need to see it come above this thing and stay above it. And we need to break these high delta zones right here, okay? So this is a lot of selling right here coming here. That's what that red is. That's the way I like to look at delta on these kind of TPO charts. If we're looking at a footprint chart, which is this right here, let me see, how do you stop drawing? I'm not used to this, you guys can tell. There we go. So if we look at a footprint chart, and I'm not going to go through this because this is just not the kind of footprint chart I look at. But here we have delta right here. So in this bar, most recent bar, it's the delta. So negative 2.4 million cells. So, and then total for the day, it doesn't give the total, but I like to look at delta in the bar. So these 30-minute bars, and I also like to look total delta. So see if delta's going up or down for the day. But we'll teach you more about that, guys, in the class, okay? So upside, like I said, we want to see if price comes above, breaks over G, and runs these stops right here, right? After it runs those stops, then let's see here. We'll see if it comes out. It has to break A side, right? So price has to come above A, and we need more than 1 or 2 ticks of, to break it. So if we don't have the excess, then look to get out of your position right here at A. After that, if we have continuation, we'll see break to H, and then go from there. And let's zoom out the chart real quick. Where are we at here? We need more days. Where's my exo? There we go. Ooh, price really dipped down, huh? Can you see on the bottom?
Bitcoin said yeet.
Okay. So if you guys are to the long side or favoring the long side, if we break H period from the previous session before, our next zone, our next targets would be the tops of these previous bars out here. So 37.9. So like we said, like we see right here, couldn't come above that 37.9, into 38. And, a lot of things are psychological numbers. So if something doesn't get to 38, 39, these rounded numbers, people like to see that kind of stuff. So if we don't see it come above 38, don't be looking to the long side anymore. All right. You can stop your long position right there and wait to see what price does. Okay. Let's reset this. Look over here and clear these drawings out. Sorry, guys. It's my first time doing all this. There we go. Let me see what's in the chat here. What else here? Kishore, what up, man? Aaron, hello. Catherine, welcome, welcome. Graham. Henia, yes, the person you're referring to is the person that was in Super Kitty's chat over there trying to dupe people into thinking he knows something about trading and TPO in general. Let's see here. Anthony, what's up, man? Long short, hello, welcome, welcome. Yes, and yeah, All Stars is a big man. That's very, very, what's it called? Selfless of him to do that. Let me see who else we got in here. Crypto Chemist, what's going on from down under? Premier Crypto, yes, Super Kitty is great. Let's see what's going on. We got Bitcoin Brad in the chat. What is up, everybody? Filibuster, hello. Josh, hello. Clay, what's going on, man? Timmy, hello. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Jake the Cake. Hey, Bitcoin Brad, he's got some days off. He's got Brad, I don't have your template, man. This is the one I had. Like I said, I don't really use ExoCharts too much, you guys. I use NinjaTrader. And right now, everything is turned off because I'm not trading. So I do not want to take the temptation of trading. Let's see here. So like I said, price is just kind of bouncing this area, right? And if you see right here, we might fill in this spot right here, put in some value right there. And what we're seeing right here, this is a B profile formation that we're forming. So basically, this is an accumulation profile. So what might happen here is buyers might grab this position right here and then shoot it back up. Okay, so that is a B profile formation. Other kind of formations you have will be equal distributions. So it'll be like a capital B where you have something that looks like this. Where's my pen? So this is a lowercase b. This is a B profile formation. So, it's not going to make a perfect B, but as you can see, because these are not curved, these are blocks, right? So basically, buyers will come through here, absorb all the inventory they can get, and they'll turn around and shoot the price up as high as they can go, okay? And then let's see here. The other kind of formations that we have are P profiles, right? So P profile is basically the opposite of a B profile. So P profile, sellers will be accumulating inventory and then push price down as far as they can. And then we have an equal distribution. So like this would be an equally distributed profile. Now my B is not perfectly drawn over here, but I will show you what that looks like on the chart over here. This is as close as we're going to get to a B profile, is something like this over here or something like this over here. So that's kind of basically equal distribution. And it is a Thursday. It is summertime. People are probably already on the way to their Hamptons house, their, Jersey Shore beach house, wherever they're going to. You guys, in the summertime, you're going to see a lot of light volume. And it's not a good time to trade these times where there's not volume. You guys want to stay clear of times where there's no volume. All right, what else have we got in the chat here? No credits, what's going on, man? Chris B, aloha, how you doing?
I think Long and Short roasted me, bro.
Why? What did he say?
He said earlier, I'm trying to figure out what he meant. He said C130 sounds like the knockoff version of the Hitachi wand. No offense, C130.
Hey, I don't know what the Hitachi wand is. Long short.
I was looking at him.
Send us a picture, because if it's something what I'm thinking it is, that's too funny.
I'm like, dang, did I just get roasted? Like, I don't even know, dude. I'm just like, I added him and he didn't say anything back in the chat. I'm like, wait, I think I just got roasted.
Anthony, what's going on, man? Yeah, happy to have you here, man. Filibuster, Josh, what's up? Let's see. Oh, what else we got here? No credits. Yes. Crispy. Oh, I scroll down. Ismail, hello. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Chum Waffle, what's going on? Just curious which broker you went with the Ninja. Hey, so if you want to sign up Chum Waffle, we went with Phillip Capital. There's Phillip Capital and there's Dorman Trading, all right? So we went with Phillip Capital. I think they're the only one that actually has ACH, so direct deposit. Used to is only wire transfer, so that's a little more convenient than Dorman. I don't know about Dorman, haven't used them, but we use Phillip Capital. Let's see what else here. James Jorge, what's going on? Z Latin K, Hamptons. Yeah, dude. I mean, not me. I'm over here in Hawaii, but I don't have a beach home. I'm 5 minutes from the beach, but I don't have a beach home. But everyone here is 5 minutes from the beach in Hawaii. Chris B, that's what I thought, man. I thought it was NSFW too, man. Not safe for work. James Jorge, my girlfriend knows what a Hawachi one is. Man, hey, maybe
I didn't know it was
C130's
that,
wife has
bro.
one too.
I didn't know it was that. I was like, wait, what?
Long or short, that's what I figured, man. That's what I figured, but I didn't want to say on the stream, right?
Like, what the heck?
So it's personal massager. All right, guys. So, there's not really much action going on here, and this is what I'm saying. You guys don't want to trade this because, if we're looking for, we're looking for day trades, we're looking for scalps, right? You don't want to sit in a position because what's going to happen is you guys are going to sit here and you guys think that the position's going to go long, right? Like, oh, we're accumulating, we're going to shoot right up. But the opposite might happen. Like all the signs might be coming here picture perfect, but like I said, when there's low volume, it only takes one size player to move the market the way they want to, right? So don't sit in these little traps right here. It could be a bear trap, it could be a bull trap. It's basically a no experience, no size trap, right? If you guys have smaller accounts, that's why we have stop losses, because if someone rips this thing up or rips this thing down, you guys need to be protecting your accounts, okay? So, like I said, I would just wait for this thing to break out of this area. You're in two little spots right here you don't want to be in if you're looking for the break to the upside or downside. We have daily point of control here. We have previous day point of control here. We have the open price right here, so right in the middle, and we have VWAP. This is a place that we're kind of just stuck in the middle. There's what's that song go? Stuck in the middle. I don't know. I'm a bad singer, guys. So, let's see here. Sue Nelson. Do the brokers use what is KYC?
Oh, know your customer. It's like ID verification for when you like are trading crypto or when you're trading anything. Like just how Ninja Trader says,
They
hey,
do they do verify you, so you do have to put in
yeah.
your full social and everything like this. It's like opening a bank account because they have to comply with SEC laws and guidelines. So, um, Michael Sampson, hey guys, how do you get that Delta bar up? Honestly, I was messing with this one day, and I think it's over here. Let me see here. Is it CPR? Nope, that's the side. POC? Nope. VA, TPO, VA, mark. This
Oh,
might be
there
it
it
right
is.
here. This might be. I
Delta.
think this is Delta. Yeah, so I think you just choose Delta and you go to CPL settings over here. So I just changed mine to, you can just see the numbers. I also have like kind of a black outline drawn here. And then I just chose the Delta because I can see what the volume is by the numbers. Like I haven't messed with this Excel charts too much since Brad showed me a new template on the Ninja Trader. I just kind of been sticking to that to make the trades. But like I said, this is still your guys' best option if you don't want to invest $1,000 in Ninja Trader, or you guys are only trading through like Bybit, Binance, and all these other crypto exchange accounts. Let's see here for what's it say? Just in it for the grins, boys. Hey, you gave us a laugh, man. Appreciate it. Otto Torres, what's going on? Hello, friend. Appreciate you being here. Z Latin K, forcing trades is so brutal. Been burned a few times, like that B4 hanging impatient. Yep, no, exactly. That's what we're trying to teach you guys here. Like this is a 24-hour market, and it's a very dangerous market. This is like going to Vegas. There's a reason there's no clocks there. They're giving you free drinks. They're boozing you up. There's no windows. You can't tell what time it is. They probably pumping oxygen in the room too. So you don't want to. This is basically like gambling for some people. Okay, people out there doing 100x long. They're doing X amount long. They're not reading. What their leverage is. They probably don't know what they're doing, to be honest. And they saw someone else make money and they think they can do it too. And the truth hurts when your account goes to zero. All right. So we're out here. We want you guys to protect your capital. We want you guys to have the best trade setups. I think I was telling one of the members earlier in private chat, telling him like, right here, this is volume bars, right? So what I would do if I were you guys, if I don't know what time the best volume is, like I said, I'm not huge into Bitcoin. I'm more into futures trading. But if we're looking at this over here from a volume standpoint, and we have these gray bars right here, I would go map out where these gray bars are at. And we have a lot of volume and see if it matches up every single day at the same time. And if we have the same volume come at the same time every day, and we have these volume spikes because either the Asian session happened or the Euro session happened or the New York session closed, that's when I'd want to start taking trades. So, I'd just come around here and see, okay, where do we have high volume spikes, right? So, for example, this is a 30-minute chart. So, we should be having good volume all the way around. So, we have this little spike here, a spike in volume here, big spike here, spike over here. What else? And what we'll do is we'll just see if we have, do we have volume in these bars, right? And what time are these bars right here? So this is UTC, this is London. See, right when these sessions open and these sessions close, that's when you have your most volume, all right? So you guys want to stay with the volume. The volume is your friend, okay? The volume is those, market makers, those movers. Those are the volume, okay? So you guys need to stay with volume. We don't say it all the time, for fun. This is something we're actually serious about, That's why we trade about the first hour, hour and a half of the market, because that's when you have all the size in there, and that's all you need. You need volume. You have to be in a liquid market, okay? That's why we trade the ES on futures. It's the most liquid market. You guys aren't going to go out here and trade. What's a coin out here that's not that big, I'm not too familiar with all the crypto, but the reason people trade Ethereum and Bitcoin is because it has the most volume, right? So you guys have to stay with volume. Volume is your friend. And see right now we have nobody in the market. This is just not fun, right? This you guys be sitting here, doing whatever. I think C130 and I we're gonna have a game night tonight. So if you guys want to hop on Fortnite or Call of Duty with us, we'll post over in the game channel the links and our gamer tags so you can add us as friends and whatnot. I play computer. I think he plays computer too, but most of these games now are cross-platform, so we can play all together. Have
we
a
can get
little
a whole
thing.
team deathmatch going, dude, with
Yeah,
everybody.
man. Hey, Tanky Up too. That's right. Bang the like button, you guys. We appreciate all the likes, all the love and all the support. If you guys have questions, put them in the chat. Let's get to them as many as we can. Like I said, there's not a lot of action in the market right now, so just go ahead. This is a good time for questions. All right. Let's go through some real quick. Let's
that
see
Q&A
here.
mode.
Yep, Tank. Bang that like button. That's right. Josh, looking forward to see you guys releasing your own trading. It's a lot of work, man. And honestly, at this point, we're not sure if it's possible, because just I don't know if TradingView can function like that. But we're trying to make it happen for you guys. Like this right here is very TradingView-ish, right? I mean, it looks just like TradingView. You can drag the screen. You got your stuff over here. We're putting in the work and the time if we can get it done. But if you guys, don't wait for us to come out that this is $28 a month. Just go ahead and buy it if you guys need it. All right. Brad's not going to be on the screen all the time. I'm not going to be on the screen all the time. Steve130 is not going to be on the screen all the time. That's why I said we're going to try and make this TPO army. Okay. Hey, appreciate the $5, man. I don't know how to say your name. AL Fiskeen, is that right? Could you post your
Ooh.
Hey, come are you in the Discord? Please, type yes or no if you're in the Discord. We'll tag you in the ExoChart template, man. Yes, we have templates for you guys. We have multiple ones available. So don't worry about it. I have this one. There's Brad's. I think Midnight made one, and I think a few other people have their own too. So there's a bunch of templates for you to choose from. Thank you again for the $5, man. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna go ahead and copy the link to the ExoCharts
Yeah,
template and just paste
definitely.
it on there for the people.
Definitely. And I think I got a PDF. I'll put the PDF in there too right after the Zoom or the session's over, right? Welcome, Eric Smith. How you doing, man? No, you didn't miss the party, man. There's not much going on right now. This is kind of a lame party, and I don't know if it's because Bitcoin Brad is off the thing right now, but just there's no action in this market at all. I was telling everyone they're probably taking a early 3-day weekend. If you guys don't know this, summertime trading is the slowest trading you guys ever seen. This is a good time to learn order flow, some TPO, something new, because when the market starts moving fast, you guys will wish you learned it when it was moving slower. All right. So yeah, join the Discord, man. Please, thank you. We'll get you that free template. All right. I mean, everything in there is pretty much free right now, you guys. So there's so many resources in there. You guys should be taking advantage of everything. All right.
And honestly, for Alf Sign, everything that we get from donations on the Discord or on the YouTube all goes straight back into the Discord, man. And like I tell everyone that donates, right? We appreciate you donating and contributing towards what we are trying to build. And by we, I mean us, everybody, the entire community, because we're out here ripping through everything. We're destroying the algorithm. And, since day one, we've been the same. We've never changed. We're never going to change. And we're all about giving you guys value. And it's happening. We're doing it. It's happening before our eyes, and we're building a true community that is bringing people in and is allowing them to work together as a team. And that's what we're here for, is to do it together as a team and take some of the money that we have gotten robbed from the market, that the market has robbed from us, back from the market, and to be able to put it back into our lives and to enjoy and find a good median.
All right, so I'm just drawing a line just so I can see, because this line is hard to see right here where price is at. So I just drew it right there. So if I see it come up, nothing's happening right now. Let's go through some more questions. Ryan K, what time do you find is the best session of the day? Where can I find a breakdown of trading times for UK and China and US, etc.? So that would be just Google, Dr. Google. I'm not sure exactly what time it is. I know for the US session, it's going to open up at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time if you're in the US, so New York time. It closes at about 4:30 in the afternoon their time. Oh, love 24/7. Thank you so much. Hey, we appreciate it, man. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much. Just like C130 was saying, everything's going back into basically the thing. Today, I upgraded my package on Discord, got us to the level 2 on the server. So we're gonna be able to get some emojis in there. I know some people in there like that eggplant emoji that they're stroking Brad's ego and all that stuff. We'll get all that kind of stuff in there for you guys. We're gonna make this more fun than we can. Like I said earlier in the stream, we're going to work on a website and stuff, and have all our links to everything.
Oh
Like I
man.
said, we want active people in here all the time because, there's people that's in the Discord, they're doing their own thing, that's fine. And, there's a little bickering and stuff I saw today in one of the things, and I thought it was just funny. It's just like almost like high school or junior high. But, basically, we want people that are active and people that want to learn. If you guys want to keep doing the same thing in the indicator, keep doing what you're doing over there. Keep it in the indicator section, all right? But, if you guys want to learn something new, and it's always good to learn something new because you don't know if you like something until you try it, right? I don't know if you guys are picky eaters or anything like that, but I'll eat anything pretty much once, try it, and might even try it twice just to make sure I really don't like it, all right? But yeah, it's good to learn things. Let me see here. Kyle, what's up, man? Yo, how did you get your volume to show so much detail? Mine just shows the big old bar. So I played with this chart like 2 weeks ago. I'll give you guys my template if you want. I'll put it into the Discord right after this is all done. But yeah, it's just you just gotta play with things, man. The best way to find out something is to play with it. I'm a big fan of doing everything myself, right? So I mean little stuff, right? Changing the oil in the car, mowing my own grass. I mean, like I think I'll show you guys a picture. If you guys seen the battle station, you guys see a TV mounted on my ceiling. I had to go into my closet. The box that the outlet switch or the outlet goes into is called gang box. I didn't know it, so I thought it was too funny because if you guys into rap and stuff like gang, triple gang, whatever you want to call it. But I had to put a double gang box in and basically put the outlet in one, put the switch in the other, run the wires up through the top into my ceiling, and then put another outlet up there, and then from that outlet I was able to drill a hole in my ceiling, put the motorized mount up there, slap the TV on there, and then I got a motorized TV, so basically when I'm not watching, that thing sits flat against my ceiling, and I want to watch it, it comes straight down. And I was like, right after I got done with it, I was like, man, I should have put a little DIY video together. But I'm just a big fan of doing everything myself, so play with the chart, all right? There's a lot of things on here I don't know how to do, and if I could walk you guys through it right now, I would definitely walk you guys through it, okay? But the TPO bootcamp, Brad will walk you guys through everything. He will hold your guys' hand, walk you through every single step of the way. The very first day will pretty much be getting you guys comfortable with exo charts, all right? What button does what, where to click for here. Basically it'll be getting you guys set up with exo charts, the foundational chart. Because if you guys don't know how to use your tools, you're not going to know how to do anything else, all right? I don't know if anyone here is a gun person, or if anyone's here is a car person, or if anyone here, cuts hair. You have your tools, right? Everything has got to be sharp. So it doesn't matter what you do. If if you work on computers, whatever it is, you have to have your tools, right? And if you don't know how to use your tools, you're not going to be able to do your job. So you guys have to know how to use exo charts, all right? The best way to do it is just to learn for yourself and go play with everything, all right? And so that is my advice to you. But yeah, if I knew how to do it, man, I would show you right now. But like I said, I'll drop my template in there. That way you guys have something to work off of, and you guys can play with it, keep the delta bars if you want, and then go from there. Hold on real quick. I see Jingle saying over here at 3M. Do we see a sign that we go long on F because I was impatient, closed my long as I was doing nothing, and C, D, and E? Yeah, so C, man. So this is, like I said, we got to learn these things right here, right? So C, one time framing down, right? We passed B. D right here did not. It's an inside bar now. E right here, still kind of on the inside of C, right? So we can't even say it's one time framing down at all. I mean, from D, yes, but is it a lower low? No. Is it a higher high? No. So, and then F right here, we're still inside, right? Like I said, this is looking like a B profile right here. And it's a very thin B profile, all right? Volume is pretty equally distributed, so I wouldn't say, to go long or anything like that yet. Let me check real quick for you guys. Like I said, I want to see price come above the VWAP, come above the daily point of control, which is right here, this yellow line. And I want to see it stay above, right? If we stay above and we can break above the high of G again, and we can go up, we can run these stops through the A period. And if we have the gas, if the buyers have the position, we can get into this previous high over here in this session, right? And if we can't take out the H, close out your long positions, right? Take profit off the table, move these stop losses up, all right? Like I said, we don't play, we take profit when we can. If there's no magic button, there's no 8-ball, there's no person that can tell you when to take profit. That is completely your decision, all right? And that's the psychology of trading. There's always more, there's more, there's more. And that's a huge problem in just society today, right? What is the first thing when you type into Google when you want to go get something to eat? oh, what's the best sushi restaurant? What's the best steakhouse? What's the best place to get a haircut? What's the best car, right? Everything is the best, the best, the best. Sometimes you have to be, satisfied with average, You don't need the best of everything. You don't need the most profit, the most gains. You have to realize profit and gains, right? Just like people that had, Bitcoin at 65,000 in their portfolios. Oh yeah, Bitcoin is 65,000. It's great, right? But it's not a realized gain. It's just there, right? It's a possibility. But
Exactly.
until you press that sell, until you press that buy, or whatever you got to do to get out of your position, it's unrealized gains, right? So we're only looking at realized gains. That's the only thing. You got to take money off the table, right? Otherwise, that money's just sitting right there and you can't touch it. Okay, so it's up to you when you take money off the table. Don't ever think you left money on the table. All right. Um, Let me see here. Let me go back. I have a few more questions through here. Filibuster Fireworks was saying, oh, Discord link is what's it called? It's expired.
I
You
resent
guys
it.
didn't. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Ryan K, if you Google it, just says crypto's 24-hour trading, couldn't find anything. Yeah, so it's not crypto sessions. These are regular sessions, right? So the China market opens at a certain time, the New York market opens at a certain time, the London market opens at a certain time. So like I said before, this is something you got to do yourself. So go online. We already have it broken down. So this is the CME. This is what time the Chicago Exchange opens. This is UTC, and this is ETH, extended hours. And I think we have a China time in here too. So what you're going to do is just pull up the volume bar open, and you can do this on TradingView, and it's going to show you high volume, right? So go back where there's high volume and just mark these spots, right? Mark this spot here, go back on your chart, and just see if it happens on the same time, at the same time every single day. That's what you want. You guys want to see consistency. Everything we do in trading is about consistency. We don't want one-offs, right? That's why we're not looking at a 1 minute time frame, a 3 minute time frame, a 5 minute, a 7 minute, a 6 minute, because you're going to see what you want on the time frame, all right? Stick to one time frame only, and that's it. Don't look at any other time frame. You guys can look at a daily, look at an hourly, look at a 4 hour, just to see what the overall trend of a long term is. But don't trade off a 1 minute, a 5 minute, a 10 minute, a 15 minute, a 13 minute. There's a lot of time frames that people using that I've just never heard of in my life. I think I saw someone post something from someone else's Discord saying, a 3 minute and a, I don't know, like a 24 minute or something like that. I'm just like, I don't know what that is. I've never heard that in my entire life. And then if you ask anybody that's professional, they would honestly probably just laugh. Okay. And the thing is, guys, like, the thing about the crypto community, I'm not trying to badmouth anybody in the crypto community, is it's not run by professionals. It wasn't run by professionals. Now it's being taken over by professionals, okay? That's why this TPO chart is so important, because now you can see how the professionals play the game, all right? Before, it was children, it was people that had more crypto than other people. That's who was running the game, running the market. Now it's professionals, okay? So you're people that are big institutions, big money. They are moving the markets. It's not the people that has the big Bitcoin account anymore, all right? And before, the market kept going up because guess what? If you hold on to an asset, it doesn't matter what that asset is, and you don't sell, guess what? There's no supply, all right? So if you hold on, and that's why the stock's price of Apple and Tesla and all these other companies just go up and up and up, because there's no supply, all right? It's not a good time to short the market because there's no supply in the market. That's why we have price just going up. The crash in coronavirus was all basically panic selling. They thought the end of the world was going to happen last year, right? So everyone sold, and all these people went short, right? Short the market. And when you short the market, usually don't own shares. You borrow the shares, right? You're trading on credit. You're trading on margin. You're borrowing someone else's shares to go short. So guess what happened? Oh, hey, this coronavirus thing looks like it's going to come to an end. Oh, we got a vaccine coming. Oh, less people are going to the hospital. Less people are dying. Oh, we're making recovery. The economy is getting stronger, right? Guess what's going to happen? All these shorts get closed out and they turn into buyers, and that's how we've ripped up. So we even though we dipped down, a couple thousand points or 1,500 points on the ES, we weren't really down. That was just a temporary, like when you see an intraday trading and the market dips down for a hot second, it comes right back up higher than it did before. It's because it's basically for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction, all right? The only thing that there isn't in the market is gravity. Just because it goes up does not mean it has to come down, all right? So you guys have to figure that stuff out, and this is all the stuff we're trying to teach you guys. Okay, this is all stuff that Brad and C130 and I have learned over the time, and we've paid a great deal of money to learn these kind of lessons. All right, just like anything else, you got to pay to play, and it's one of those things that's unfortunate, but we've learned a lot of things about trading, and it's one of those things where it's like, no one is going to teach you this. No one's going to show you, like, hey, unless your dad, works for a stock market, he's a stockbroker or something like that, or unless you have a good friend, they might tell you all this kind of stuff, right? But if you don't know this kind of stuff, you have to learn it on your own. And the learning process can be brutal. There's a lot of people out there that quit trading because they don't have the mental fortitude. They've lost everything. They don't want to lose it again. So we're trying to prevent you guys from doing anything like that. All right. We want you guys to go down an easy road, not a bumpy road. All right. And we're giving you all this information how you guys want to take the path, is up to you. You guys can take the nice straight path. You guys can take the, hard path.
The
It's
red pill.
totally up to you. I myself, I'm stubborn sometimes. I have to learn the hard way. It's whatever. I got to get, bit by some electricity before I remember to go turn off the breaker box. All right. You know, there's some things that just, everyone has their own learning style, but we're trying to show you guys what you need to do to be successful. All right. And the biggest thing is patience, patience, patience. Just watch the chart. It is 80-90% of trading. Okay. Clicking the button is literally 10% of the time, right? Because once we click it, we should be in a good direction. We shouldn't be having to average in, get a better fill. We should be going right in the direction. If it doesn't go in the direction, we close out the trade, we look for the next entry, and we do it all over again. All right. When Brad teaches the class, he'll show you guys how if you were to take so many trades a day, and you were to lose X amount of trades, you could still be profitable by losing. You don't have to win every trade, and that's a lot of things I see on these YouTube videos of these guys. They just average, 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 and that is okay. But your account has to have a lot of zeros and a lot of commas to average in Bitcoin. All right. You cannot continue to do this over and over and over again. You'll be the one getting burned and liquidated and moving the market higher or lower depending on what position you're in. Okay. There's strength in numbers. So if a lot of you guys are over leveraged and you guys have small accounts, guess what? That's what's making the market go up or down, is because everyone's getting their shorts closed. Okay. Everyone's getting their longs closed. So be very, very careful in these slow markets. This is a good time to watch and learn the market in the summertime. Stay away from the weekends. I already told you guys that before. Stay away from Fridays. Stay away from Mondays. Trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all right? Unless there's some big news coming out, there's no reason to trade, some random time of the day, okay? Like I said, go back and see what time works for you. If you're in a different time zone, if you've got a job, if you can't get on the computer, figure out the best time that works for you. But this is your guys' investment. This is your guys' time. Figure out what time works best for you, all right? We're going to show you guys how to work around it, but you have to figure out what time works best, okay? Do you guys want to get up early in the morning? Like I used to work at a hospital. I used to work 12-hour shifts, right? And if I wanted to trade, I got to get to work at 7. That means I need to be up at 5, take my dogs out, feed them, get in the car, sit an hour of traffic on the way to work, get there by 7 if I'm lucky. Luckily, I pretty much ran the hospital, so it didn't matter if I was late or not. But I still had to relieve somebody, and so basically, if I want to get up to trade, New York session opens at 3 o'clock for me. So that's 4 hours earlier than I had to be at work, 2 hours earlier than I had to get out of bed. So now I'm, running off no sleep. By the time I get home after work, 7:30, I leave the hospital, get home, get some dinner, take the dogs out. It's 9 o'clock. I get 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, not even 5 hours of sleep, and that's no TV, a fast dinner if I'm lucky to eat. So you guys have to budget your time. And if you're going to trying to trade for a profession, this is like a business, and you have to be accountable for yourself. If you guys are used to having someone to tell you where to be, what time to eat, what time to go on break, and all this other kind of stuff, you won't be successful in this, okay? So you guys have to learn how to manage your own time and do things yourself. You guys have to be your own boss, all right? All right, let's go through some more of these questions. There's not much happening here in the market, so if something happens, it breaks out, call it out. Ramon, please take a look at the chart for you and just let me know if price starts breaking above, this area right here, this daily point of control, or if it comes above G, man, let me know. Shout out. I'm gonna go through the chat real quick and read some more comments, man.
Gotcha, brother.
Let's see here. Hey, Michael Sampson, yes. You're at the beach right now, man. Awesome, dude. Enjoy. I hope the weather's good down there. I think it's wintertime for you guys, though, right? You got the opposite time of opposite weather as us. Josh Burson, you're feeling overwhelmed. Yes, you are. It's okay. It's okay to be overwhelmed. This is a lot of new information coming in at one time. Oh, that's okay. All right, so if you guys look over here, where are we at here? Oh, handy pen now. So, price is coming up. What time is it now? It's we're about 1 minute, I think. Oh, we're in I period right here. So we're in I period right here. Just started not too long ago. So we want to see if I period can take out G, right? G is right here, right where the single prints are at. If we can get above G period and stay above, and look, we got this positive delta growing right here, right? So it looks like, buyers are coming in to defend. We're above the VWAP right here. These are all good signs. We're at the daily point of control. Let's see if we can hang out above here before you guys press that button, okay? Like I said, we're looking for short, quick trades. We're not looking for, long trades to be in this thing for an hour until the next day. This is not a swing trade. This is a quick scalp, a quick take profit. And just to reiterate, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just some decent advice, all right? Let's see here. So we're waiting right here. Price is right here at about 36,822. And guys, look, I'm looking at BTC USD on Bybit, all right? So your price may vary depending on the exchange you're on. Look at this. We got this delta growing. We got 21 million sales right here at this price. Okay. We need to see this thing keep growing and growing and growing. That means buyers are buying. That means they're finding value right here. Okay, look at that. They're putting value. Look at this node right here. High value node. All right, high value node right here. We need to stay above this spot right here. That's 36.7. We need to stay above that. All right, and if we come through low volume node right here, all right, there's no speed bumps for us to go to, so we're just gonna run through these stops if we can make it through. But just wait. All right, we need to see a break above G and a hold above G.
We got Premier Crypto 11 with the $20.
Hey, Premier, thank
you.
you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
He asks, do you want to read it through him? He put it on the super
Yeah.
chat.
Let me scroll down because I'm still trying to catch up to all your guys' stuff. Why do you favor the Tuesday through Thursday? Curious because so Traders Reality, I haven't got to go into too many of his streams. But he's a smart man. He knows the back end of the market. He knows about market makers. He knows about the people that are taking the other side of your trade, the order flow and stuff. Like I said, it's vacation time, guys. We have the 4th of July coming up. We got Memorial Day that just happened. We have I don't know what else is happening after that. I don't get too many days off, or didn't get too many days off before when I worked in the hospital. But people are taking long weekends, right? You roll in, a Saturday, Sunday. What are you gonna take off? Friday and Monday, right? That's gonna be your 4-day weekend. So you're gonna trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, make all your money, make the donuts, and get out of there and go. Like I said, take your helicopter to your Hamptons beach house, go down to Miami, take a trip over to the Mediterranean because you probably have a yacht. Who knows? Like wherever these people are vacationing at, they're getting out of town for the weekend. All right. If you guys ever been to New York City, you do not want to be in New York City and leaving in Friday traffic. People leave early just to get out of there. Right. I used to live in Baltimore. My ex-wife, she was in Brooklyn. We would drive up there to see our family. No traffic really going in until we got to the Verrazano, or until we had to go through the bridge, whatever. But there was a ton of people coming out because people want to get out of that city. They're jam packed in there like a sardine can, right? They want to get some fresh air. They want to go to the Jersey Shore. They want to go to the Hamptons. People out there, they want to go to the Poconos. If I got people over here on the East Coast from Pennsylvania, they want to get out of the city, right? So they're going to get out of the city, and they're not going to trade. So stay away from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, especially in the summertime, all right? Monday and Friday on a normal time when people are back in school, it's the regular market. That's fine, okay? But still, even on Monday, you want to see how how they're gonna settle the market, all right? On Monday they're making their plays. They're like, all right, what are we gonna do today? We're gonna rip the market up. We're gonna go down. We're gonna build a position. What are we gonna do? And then they're gonna play it out for the next week, the next 2 weeks, all right? So stay away from the weekends, stay away from Fridays, and stay away from Saturdays, especially in the summer market. After that, you guys can figure out on yourself. But yeah, I mean that's probably why Traders Reality says the same thing, because there's less people, there's more people on vacation, all right? Especially these people in New York, these people that have a lot of money. They're out there enjoying their time, all right? They've already made their money. They're playing smart. They take profits, okay? They don't let things ride. They don't let things, sleep overnight. They're playing the way they want to play the game, and that's what we have to do. We have to play their way, okay? None of us in here are market makers or have the power to be a market maker. And I actually just realized you can go on the NASDAQ or these other exchanges. You can become a market maker. You got to fill out a form. You have enough capital in your thing. Like I said, if you're a market maker, you're paying for order flow from these brokerages. Like I said, if something is free, you guys are the product, right? They're selling your order flow, and like I said, it's a necessary evil because someone has to take your trade. Otherwise, the markets would not move at all. They'd just be sitting here just like they are right now, back and forth until someone did something. All right. So thank you, Premier Crypto, for that question. Thank you for the $20. We definitely appreciate it. All that stuff will be going back into Citadel and back into the website and everything else. Also, guys, heads up, I don't want to pump this too hard, but I don't know if you guys are interested in any kind of, sorry, whew, man, can I talk? Let me take a drink real quick.
This man's on it. He's on it. Got a dry tongue, man.
All right. So if you guys don't know, like, kind of our roles, basically, sorry, D130, he's kind of like the godfather, the founder of the Citadel, right? He's the people's champ on the Citadel. And then we got Brad. He's the genius, right? He's like Rain Man. He's kind of like, actually, who's that guy from what's it called? The Hangover. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Alan from The Hangover. The guy that wears the Wolfpack t-shirt. No, I'm just kidding, guys. He's much better looking than Alan is. But he's very smart, all right? So Brad is our, he's our educator. He's our TA guy. And I'm kind of like his substitute teacher, right? I'm the guy that lets you get out of class early, turn your work in late, pretty much do whatever you want to. But I'll make sure if you guys want to learn something, we can learn something, all right? But I'm also the back end guy. So I figure basically take care of everything when it comes to, what do we need to do for the stream to, because like I said, we had to boost the server today. You can play, I think, the frames per second faster and all this other kind of stuff. You can do more things if you have, a better server. We can get more notability and all that kind of stuff. I think we added a banner and stuff like that to the thing. So just we're trying to change up things, make things better for you guys. I know one of the members said he hopes things doesn't change, but you know what? Things have to change. Things are changing for a reason, and as long as things change for the better, I think that's a good thing. And you guys are our feedback, you know. So I think everything we've done so far, you guys like. If you guys like everything we've done so far, just hit a 1 into the chat. If you're not a fan of what we did, press a 2. It's okay. Any kind of feedback is appreciated. All right. There's no way. I don't want anyone to blow smoke up my. You know what? I want honest feedback. All right. Like I said, I'm here to be honest with you guys. I want you guys to be honest with us. All right. So that being said, like I said, we got the website coming out pretty soon. We got the TPO bootcamp coming out pretty soon. One thing we want to, do is we want to just, start merchandise. We want to start, t-shirts. We want to start hats. We want to start decals. All right. We have some really cool stuff. We have a graphic designer, working with us, getting all these logos printed out onto things. And if you guys are interested in merchandise, let us know. We're not going to shove this stuff down your throat, but we're going to wear it because, like I said, I'm not going to sell anything I don't believe in or sell anything I wouldn't do myself. So I'm going to be rocking these trucker hats, putting a big decal on the back of my Jeep, and I'll, post the picture once we get everything lined up and set up. And I'll be wearing a t-shirt, hopefully we can get it in time for the, for the Zoom. Cause like I said, I want to have it on there, especially when we're making the video with our faces and all that stuff. But this is going to turn into something huge, you guys. And I want, you guys are part of something very, very huge right now. You guys at the beginning, you guys are part of the movement. Yeah. Go ahead, C130.
Oh, no. You guys can say, if you mind if I add something, honestly, bro, like, dude, when we get like the t-shirts and stuff, man, like the Trading Vet t-shirts, dude, I am going to rock the hell out of that, bro, because it's legit that we have a freaking community, bro. That if, like, let's say we got like a trading view, I said trading view, if we have like a Trading Vet t-shirt, right, and like we're walking down the mall or something and someone's like, oh, what is that, the Trading Vets, and it has like the Discord, and maybe it has a QR code, they can just scan me with their phone. It's gonna be legit because, dude, they're gonna go in there into the Discord and they're gonna see what we're about, bro. And if someone's like a legitimate trader actually looking for some advice, they're gonna love the community and they're gonna fall in love with what we're doing. And it's awesome because we are able to find more people to teach and to come over here and to be part of our community so that we can grow and be able to dominate the entire crypto space together and then move over into the ES and to other markets and stuff, man. And it's great because, dude, I low-key think that what we have going on is something that nobody's ever done before. So like, dude, when all that merch comes out, I'm probably gonna buy, like, honestly, like a shirt, a decal. I'm gonna rock it, bro, because I'm proud of what we've done, dude. Like, it's just
we're
crazy.
charging C130 full price. Trust me, he's not getting
right.
Let's go through some more of these questions because my favorite thing is honestly answer you guys' questions, and I want to come through and answer everything. And that's one thing. Like when we have the live trade room, we're gonna go through everyone's questions. We'll do the TPO boot camp. After the TPO boot camp is, you guys have lifetime support basically. So we're gonna run a review course once or twice a week. So if you guys forget something from the TPO, we'll hop in there. Like I said, you can also ask the questions in the live trade room and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a good thing for everybody. We really want to see everyone succeed. All right. Chris B, we're gonna get that Matrix emoji, man. Yes, sir.
No, I was gonna answer this question from Samalade. He said, "Why exactly are we called Trading Vets from now on?" So that, it's a good question, right? I've answered it before a few times. I don't think you were in the stream because you look fairly new. Haven't seen your name too much, or maybe you're just not active, right? Relax. Talk to a few people, check out the Discord if you have it, man, and be yourself, right? But to your question, we came together, me, Bitcoin Brad, and 3AM Trader, and we started a group, and we want to work together. So we just combined each other and put ourselves under the Trade Vets, just so everyone knows that, we're a group of people, creating a group of people. Well, not even create. We just created the Discord and the group and stuff, but everyone else that piled in, right? They're all individually making those choices to become part of our community. And so we're just the founders, and we just wanted to let everyone know that all three of us are working together under the same team. That's all it is. And, it's honestly great. Everything is going awesome. You guys are amazing community members that understand where value is. And, honestly, what me, 3AM, and Bitcoin Brad, we didn't know what we're doing if it's of any value at all. We don't. It's you guys that decide that this is valuable for you guys. And we're noticing that you guys are enjoying it and that you do find value in what we're giving you guys. So it lets us know that it is indeed valuable, and it's a feedback loop. Everyone in here, guys, that chat's going crazy, man. I'm seeing the chat pop off while I'm talking, and I'm just like, man, I gotta chill out because I'm not gonna be able to read all these questions. But I'm hyped right now, guys, because we are doing it and we're out here getting it. And it's not even like this is something that we do just because. We're doing it because we love it and we're passionate about it. That's the mind-blowing part about it. we're all passionate about it. We're gonna make sure that you guys get everything that you need. Most of these YouTubers do not care about their chat. They don't care about their community. They don't care about what's going on. But it's just jacked up because somebody has to, somebody has to stand up for the people, and we will stand up for you guys no matter what till the end, guys. We got a $5 donation from Progressive Martian. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, thank you again, man. Appreciate it. He's another consistent donor, man. We appreciate it.
Man,
Everything
people
counts.
are great, man. What does
And I know
C130?
I know Crypto Chemist said too, like he didn't want to donate to the YouTube. We'll put a Venmo or a PayPal or something like for you guys if you guys want to donate another way too. Like I said, we're not asking for anything, but we appreciate everything that we're getting. Real quick, filibuster fireworks. Definitely working my way through all the streams. I know it'll come with time, both the ability to read the matrix and call the plays. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, these streams, it's hard for us just to stream and teach at the same time. Like I said, we want to answer everyone's questions. We want to get to everybody. So we're gonna make the TPO bootcamp. Definitely watch the streams. You're gonna pick up tidbits of knowledge here and there. You'll hear my antics. You'll hear C130 going off. You'll hear Brad going off, and you'll hear a lot about different things. And you'll pick up on a lot. But it's not condensed into like the proper this is not the proper platform for trading, or not for trading or training, right? I mean, we have to lag on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. When we get to the Zoom, maybe like 1 or 2 seconds of lag, right? So if I'm calling out these things, you guys really might not want to be in this trade because, like I said, it's a little bit of delay even on the voice and on the video, right? But I'm just giving you guys highlight areas to watch out for. We're still stuck in this area. If you guys see the little white box I drew, we're just stuck, right? Hold on here. We had sellers trying to push us down before. Now we have buyers trying to prop us up. And we're in this area between these, volume nodes right here of the open, and then this little volume node is forming right here, okay? So like I said, stay out of this area. We're right on top of VWAP. This is not a good place to be. You want to see some direction in the market, all right? Right now, direction is just moving sideways. We call this chop. All right. Let me see here. Clint, you just joined the Discord, man. Hey, come on over, man. Jump in all the different things. Make sure you verify yourself so you can have access to the TPO side, all right? Let me see here. Cam, you want to learn? Hey, we want to teach you guys. All right, so come on in. We got you guys covered. All right. What else do we have here? Clay, during the slow market, your channel will be giving trading. Hey, I'm not giving any trading, any Fortnite lessons. That'll be C130 and Brad. I am horrible. Disclaimer: horrible at Fortnite. All right, I'm okay at Call of Duty, and I mean okay. I'm mediocre. Premier Crypto. Yes, yeah. So thanks for answering that. London Open, New York Open. So you guys, like I said, you guys know more than crypto about me. I just know how to trade a market. I don't know much about the nuances of crypto. I just know how to trade a market. And that's the nice thing is, like, once you guys learn how to trade TPO, doesn't matter what you're learning or trading. You can trade oil, you can trade gold, you can trade stocks, you can trade bonds, you can trade, ES futures, Nasdaq futures, Russell 2000 futures, Dow futures, any kind of market you want to, basically, with TPO. I think you can even trade Forex with TPO. All right, you can do a lot with TPO. Dustin says, yeah, it is. It's awesome, man. Dustin says, pretty rad. As you roll through Discords, you can learn a lot from the right folks. Laughing at Crypto Face's antics brought me to Jason Casper, who brought me to Super Kitty, who brought me here. Hey, I'm glad you came over here, Dustin. I made a little bit of mess in Super Kitty's Discord yesterday. Sorry about that if you saw that, but like I said, I don't like bad information and I don't like bad people. All right. But yeah, you're gonna learn a lot, all right? And I've looked at Super Kitty stuff, and she has some great TA over there. Awesome TA. Z Latin, if you ever want to come work for a few AV install jobs, let me know. Hey, I'll take a picture and I'll post in the chat. It's actually pretty clean, man. I hid the wires through the ceiling and everything. It looks pretty good. The only thing I'm bad at is painting. I hate painting. I'm just too detail oriented. Let's see here. Carpenter, you can't build a house with a hammer and nails. That's exactly true. If we talk about our trading journey, our trading path, and we talk about building a house, what's the first thing you have to get when you get a house? It's not about building your foundation, right? You have to pick the place you want to build, right? So you got to go find the house. You got to survey the land out, make sure you're not in a flood zone, make sure you're not in a tsunami zone or wherever you may live. You got to make sure you can get, power to your house, water to your house, unless you want to live off grid, right? So you got to pick your place where you want to live, right? The Citadel is where you guys want to come build your house at. You guys want to come over here, pick the little spot of land you want. If you guys want to stay in the TPO side, we welcome you. If you guys want to stay in the indicator side, we welcome you. But it's kind of like a mobile home. You might even get to move your house around a little bit, right? Or just see your neighbor or something like that. But basically, the Citadel, come on in here, start building your house, all right? And then from there, we get you guys a foundation, which is going to be TPO boot camp. From there, we're going to put up the frame. We got the plumbing fixtures and everything underneath. Go ahead, put a roof over our place. We'll start putting some insulation, get the wires run, all that stuff. I'm going a little bit out of order, but get wires run, plumbing run, get some insulation. We'll put the sheetrock over there, or if you guys want to do wood panel or whatever it is you want to make it look nice. Put some cabinets, put some flooring in. We're gonna make this place look very nice, all right? but the house is not gonna get built in a day. Okay, it's not gonna get built in a month. And if you guys are building it by yourself, it's probably not gonna get built in a year. Okay, so this is a big journey. You guys imagine you're building a big house by yourself, right? And how big of this house you want to build is up to you. But we're gonna help you guys fill your house with all the good stuff, right? We're gonna have a housewarming party for you. We're gonna put everything in there, and it's gonna be a good time. So let's see here. How do you get in this boot camp? Hey, so Dustin, the boot camp, it's gonna come after we do the preview class. So we're gonna intro a class. So Brad, Bitcoin Brad, he's not in the chat right now. He's hanging out with his in-laws. They're in town. They just got into town right now. They're visiting. They're up from PA, so they're showing them a good time, showing them what good weather looks like, right, in Northern California this time of year. So basically, how it's going to work for the thing is we're going to show a preview of the whole curriculum of what we have ready for everybody that's been in the Discord. And it's about, volume profile, how to read delta, how to read footprint charts, range bars, tick charts, how to, find support and resistance, how to, basically how to trade a market, right? And how to spot breakouts, how to know if something is rotation, how to know if something is a pullback, and not to get faked out. And we can't tell you everything because we don't know everything, right? We just can tell you what we know. Who put in $5? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Who is that in the chat? Let me scroll down. Sorry, guys.
Alec K.
Alec K, man. Appreciate it, man. I was so lucky to get selected into the upcoming live Zoom session after the trainings. What can we expect? Meaning, no, man. Hey, so like I said, the Zoom is like it's just we're gonna dip your foot in the water. All right. We're gonna teach you guys all how to swim. All right. We're gonna teach you guys how to swim with these sharks. All right. There's a lot of sharks in the water, and we're gonna help you guys out.
Yeah, exactly. And depending on how you go about it, right? Like if you're actually taking notes and going through the Zoom, you can get so much value from it because it's literally going to be pretty much an exact replica of what we're going to be doing. But it's going to be a little summarized up for beginners,
Alec, I'm a little offended, man. You gave me the $5, so it makes up for that. But it says, is it this 3 a.m. or Brad? I cannot distinguish the voice, man. I've been told I have a Brad Pitt voice a few times, and not just on the stream, but by gaming. And I don't know, I haven't watched too many Brad Pitt movies, maybe except for like Fight Club and stuff. But I don't think I have a Brad Pitt voice. But I definitely don't sound like Brad, man. All right, he sounds like 80-year-old man, bro.
Nah, God, Brad sounds
like $5. Alec, appreciate it.
It's like 60, dude. Yeah, Alec. Also, everything like always, right? We say this every time. Everything's gonna go straight back into the Discord. So thank you so much for contributing towards what we're building, man. Thank you.
So what else we got here? So we just moved on from the house analogy. Eric Smith's par is good enough. Hey, you know what? That's a good point. So if you guys take a trade and you guys scratch, it's okay. You're gonna pay like a couple bucks for the trade, but you didn't lose a couple hundred or a couple thousand. All right, it's okay to break even. It's okay to take a tick or a point of loss. All right, I'd rather break even than drain your whole account in one trade, and it is very possible to lose your account in one trade. I've done it before. All right, and it does not feel good. You kind of have this depressed feeling all day long. You don't want to wake up the next day. You want to get to work. You don't want to hang out with anyone. You don't want to talk. You just want to talk to other people that's been in the same experience for you so it can help you up a little bit. But like I said, you don't want that, all right? So take a scratch, take a loss. The market's not moving. Hit that stop loss tight, very tight. And even use a stop loss when the market's moving, moving fast, because I've seen a market rip up, take stops at the bottom, rip up, take stops at the top, and then just from where it goes, it's up to them, okay? I said we are in a game that is not run by us and we have no control. We are just playing with them, all right? We're playing alongside of them. Just like how Brad says with the whale, it dips down. You can't hang out down there underwater too long, all right? You got to let go, all right? And that letting go is that that stop loss. And let's not call it stop loss, unless it actually is for a loss. That's a take profit on the bottom and a higher take profit at the top, okay? So we have two different kinds of take profits. Let's see here. Really good info. Yeah, hey, I appreciate it. And if you're not in the Discord, come join us, man. We'd appreciate you. That's from Renraku. Let's see. Dropping facts. Let's see. Way more institutional makers. And yeah, there's a lot of people in these markets right now. A lot, and that's why it's trading the way that we trade, because we trade like a professional would trade, right? We don't have the count size of a professional, but we trade like a professional would trade. Let me see here. The 4-hour and the 24-hour combination of trading came from a theory that you could use a 4-hour time frame to see big change in the 24-minute, which is 10%. Yeah, that's so you do want to trade if you're gonna scalp or do something like that. You want to see the higher time frame, right? So a lot of people use an hour, 30-minute time frame, and maybe scalp off a 1 minute or a 5 minute or something like that, right? You can definitely do that, but a 24-hour, no one uses No one uses 24 minutes. They'll use a 15-minute chart, a 30-minute chart, a 5, a 1, but no one out there is using 24 minutes. So, it's just very iffy. And like I said before, if you guys take your indicators, it doesn't matter what you're using. If you're using RSI, MACD, Market Cipher, whatever the case is, pit it on every time frame. You're eventually going to see something that you want to see. All right. So it's basically you're just tricking your mind to see what you want to see. If you don't leave it on the same time frame all the time, it's not that reliable. It's not that accurate. And like I said, using indicators like looking out your rear view mirror. Okay. No one drives out of their rear view mirror. All right. And basically, a indicator is confirmation of the past. All right. It's not indicative of the future. It's a confirmation of the past of what already happened. So if you're going off the indicator, it's already done. It's already happened. You've missed the move.
I have a good question. So Clint on here, guys, welcome Clint. He's new and he is what's the word I'm looking for here? He's being cautious, and that's completely understandable. We talk about this all the time on the channel. So everybody welcome Clint. Welcome Clint.
Hey,
I'm
welcome.
I'm C130. The other guy who welcomed you is 3 a.m. So Clint asks this. He says, since I started my trading journey, I've come to know there are, and he put capitalized letters, many, and then the rest is lowercase, teachers out there. What separates you guys from the rest?
I do this on the daily, Clint. Bitcoin Brad does this on the daily. We make money every single day. We do have some losses here and there, but for the most part, we make money every single day. Before, if you guys want to look at my Instagram, it's 3M Trader. I used to post all my profit and loss. Well, not all. I mean, all of it. I ran the account for like a week or two, and after that, I got tired of it because like trying to grow a Instagram or trying to grow whatever organically is very difficult too, and I just kind of gave up. I was done with it. It's a lot more work to post something. Trust me, it's not just easy to just press the button and hit send. Like trying to think about what to say, trying to format the photo, trying to clip things, trying to do background. Also, it's a lot of work that goes into this social media stuff, and I really don't like it that much. But unfortunately, that's the way the world works right now. It's like kind of have like a free website and stuff like that. But you can look at 3M Trader. I post brokerage statements on there, not just my profit and loss for the day, but actual brokerage statements. So it comes from Phillip Capital. But you can look on there. I can take an account and double it in a week. It's not hard to do. You just have to know what you're doing. Okay. So you can I like people that are like you. I would be very skeptical. That's what I was saying. Like, I would not trust someone where I've never seen their face before at all. I don't care who it is. And no offense to anybody, but if you're not showing your face, if you're not being real with people, there's something wrong with that. Okay. So, you guys are, like I said, right after the Discord or right after the class happens, we're going to be streaming with webcams. Maybe not C130 because we want to leave a little mystery to him. But for me and Brad, we have zero to hide. All right. You guys can follow me on my personal. It's James R. Neal, Neal. You guys can see who I am. I got nothing to hide. I'm a 30-year-old male. I live in Hawaii, MBA, about to be grad in 9 more days. I can't wait till that's over. I used to be in the Army. I used to work as a nurse. I mean, I still kind of do from home. But, I have zero to hide from you guys, okay? You guys want to come to my house when you guys are in Hawaii, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, I have zero to hide from you guys. Let's see here. What else we got here? Z-Latin, which time frame? Hey, we prefer the 30-minute. I used to be the trader that looked at the 1 minute. I had the 1 minute chart, the 5-minute chart, the 30-minute chart, the hour, the 4-hour, the daily. Dude, I had them all. And I learned TPO. I was like, wow. Once you guys learn TPO, trading is not stressful because you don't have to be in a trade every 1 minute, every 5 minutes, every 15 minutes, every 3 or 5, whatever time frame you're looking at. 30 minutes, like Josh Burnson said right there, 30 minutes. We look at the 30-minute time frame. It gives you enough time to figure out what's going on. We see how price reacts at certain levels, and like I told you before, we have price over here doing nothing. It's got this high volume node right here, high volume node right here, and it's just staying in between price. We got the VWAP right here, and it's just like a magnet. It's just staying right there, right? So why would we want to be in a trade? If we saw this on the 5-minute chart, look at this. This is going to look like a mess. 1 second here. Let's look at it on the 5-minute chart. Yeah, we'll look at them. Yeah, 5-minute chart. And it's probably not moving around too much. It might not be that big of a mess. Ooh, my God, that looks horrible.
That's a lot of noise.
Well, it's not a lot of noise, just a lot of intervals of time. That's why we look at it. That's why we look at a what's it called? At a 30-minute. Oh my gosh, where is this at?
I mean, it's just
here we go. We're on iPeer. Oh, where do we go?
You're gonna crash your computer just trying to load.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if I can look at it. Yeah, if we just put up a normal chart like on TradingView.
Try IngView.
Yeah. I'm not logged in. Oh, actually, I am logged in. Awesome. Okay, so BTC.
You still have those drawings on the screen.
Oh yeah, Clem, thank you for that.
Yeah, Brad be forgetting them too sometimes. I'm assuming so. Like it's just like you
Hey, at
actually.
least I didn't draw something like was like, you know, a thing and a thing, you know.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
got you. Well, your
so
screen
this
just
is
went
kind of
off for a
like,
sec on the Zoom.
oh my God, I'm so sorry. I think I stopped the share screen.
No, you're chilling, bro. You're chilling.
Thanks. See, this is why we got C130, man. He's like the guy in the back. He's like, you guys ever watch Joe Rogan's podcast?
Yeah,
You know, if
that
you need
one
to
guy.
find, if you need to find info to something. Oh, this is not the right screen either. Okay, here we go. New share. Boom. Okay, there we go. So this is kind of how I look at the market, you guys. Like, these are tick charts. So basically, you know, if you want to see the Nasdaq is positive, the Dow is positive, the S&P is positive, like you can look at all this stuff at once. And I kind of look at everything at once, but we're here to just look at Bitcoin right now, right? So let me get this, and this is how I don't ever use TradingView. I only use NinjaTrader. I'm like NinjaTrader exclusive, I guess. Let me see here. Man, help me out, C130. How do I get to a new
Oh wait,
chart?
what are you trying to do? I'm sorry, I was reading the chat.
No, you're
So
good. Read the chat. I got it now.
yeah, I was. Oh,
Like
okay.
I said, I don't. It's something. If you don't use it, you lose it. What movie's that guy? What movie's that?
I heard that in the I heard that in the military lab. I don't know what movie that is.
Oh, come on. You don't know what movie
Nah,
that is? If you
dude,
don't use it,
nah,
you
man,
lose it. Oh
nah,
my
man.
gosh.
That just sounds like
Who
some like,
who can type that in the chat
bro.
first?
I'm
If you don't use it, you
25.
lose it.
I'm not old like y'all. Y'all watch these old movies, man.
Dude, this is a classic, man. If you
That's
don't use it,
why.
you lose it. Who is it?
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to everyone. I know you guys are typing. Like I said, I want to get to everyone's question. Like I said, you guys are here with us. I want to see. I want to see everyone's question. All right. And then you know, Brad's. I see Brad's in the chat. We don't use MC. Welcome. Yeah. So Brad can answer these questions too. You guys don't. Clint,
Oh, the 40-year-old
Mono.
virgin, huh?
Oh, did you really Google that? Long and short, dazed and confused, man. Come on now.
Bro, is that where it's from?
Yeah. If you don't, is it
Ye
true if you don't use it, you lose it? Because he's asking his doctor. He's like, you know, he's the 40-year-old virgin. He's never had sex before. He's just like, is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? And she's just like looking at him like, what are you talking about? You know? He's like, oh, this is just a joke. Just asking for a friend
She's
or
like,
something. You
what
know?
the
But
hell?
it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but that's basically the only line that stuck with me. Um, let's go back over here. Um, let me see here. Oh my gosh, so many questions, you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to get through everybody. Holy cow, where are we?
Yeah, the chat
Did we
rate
get
is
the
definitely
ones?
picking up. Good
Yeah,
stuff, guys.
you guys are on it. You guys are making me work today. Um, holy cow. Wow. 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 Okay. Here we go. Yes. Okay. I'm finally catching up. If what you guys do on NinjaTrader consider speculating hedging, so Chumwaffle, if you most traders that do the futures, they trade it to hedge, right? Because if their position is going down in Apple, they say for they own 1 million shares in Apple, and Apple's going down $5-10 this week, they're not going to sell their Apple. They're going to hold on to it, and they're just going to trade the futures. They're going to bet against. It's like selling options against your stock. Basically, hedging is like that. We just day trade futures, all right? And the nice thing about the ES futures is the most liquid market there is in the world, basically. So it's the most traded, thing there is because everyone's trading the ES. Who else we got here? Like it's people that are just trading it and also people that are hedging, right? Let's see here. Tank Super Sub. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. Phyllis, my mom's a lawyer. Best financial advice is just to do DCA and hold for 30 years. Hey, no, honestly, that's like we said about Warren Buffett. That's the best thing you can do is buy a bunch of stock that pays dividends, hold on to it, make sure they're good stocks. That's the thing. A lot of fundamentals have left the market ever since retail has come in last year. People used to look at quick ratios and all these different ratios to see what the health of the company is, right? Like you need to know what accounting is, right? To be, kind of be a good trader. These are the people that were doing financial analysis, right? You go to a company, you check out their books, you go, hey, okay, their quick ratio looks good, this ratio looks good, and you're looking at long to short-term debt ratio, looking at how fast they can sell things without, liquidating inventory, and what their outlook is. Are they gaining new, customers? Are they gaining new revenue? That's how you would look at stocks, and then when earnings come out, that was just proof of work, right? Now people don't care. People are just buying, and we're at the top of everything. So like I said before, there's no supply because no one is selling. These fund managers get paid to hold on to stock. They don't get paid to make you money. They get paid to acquire funds, right? So if you work for BlackRock, if you work for JP Morgan, or if you work for Fidelity, they want to just get as much money as they can into the pot because they're gonna get paid 2-3% just to sit on your cash, right? You guys seen that movie? Or that cartoon where the duck jumps into the coins? I'm drawing a blank
Oh,
on names right now.
Scrooge McDuck. I think
Yeah,
I
it's
excuse
called
me, like,
something DuckTales or whatever, right? He jumps in the, they just want to sit on your money. They get paid to manage your money. They don't get paid to give you returns, okay? Back in the old days, they get paid to give you returns, get paid for fees. Now they just sit on your money. So instead of sitting on $1 billion, they want to sit on $2 billion, right? And the way they sit on it is they just buy, 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 and they sit on it. They don't sell funds unless they need to or something happens, all right? So that's the reason why we have such a big short squeeze in the market. No one is selling. When something bad happens, like interest rates go up or something, then we might start selling off. But until then, we're going up pretty much, okay? And it's hard because psychologically, mentally, you don't want to go up, right? It's just like, why are we going up? We're so high. The fundamentals don't make sense. And if you guys look at math and all that stuff, you can just go on Yahoo Financials and stuff like that and just look at these different ratios, find out what they mean. Go to Investopedia if you don't know what it is. Take an accounting class. I don't recommend it. It's not that fun. But you can learn what makes the markets move, right? And traditionally, it was based on numbers. Now it's just based on like hopes and dreams, all right? And like I said, short squeezes. We have a lot of short squeeze in the market. So, if we're looking at this right here, this is a 30-second chart. I don't use it for this. I use it for a tick chart just to see what's going on. Here's a 5-minute chart, right? So in this 30-minute time, oh my God, sorry. There we go. So 30 minutes is from here to here. And, oh, sorry, that's an hour and a half. So about 30 minutes from here to here. So in the TPO bar, we'll only see price from here to about here. And that's all we're going to see. We're not going to see all this up and down, right? So like I said, we like to look at a higher time frame. 30 minutes is a good enough time frame. And like I said, that's what they used on the CME floor. So these market makers are down there. These people are trading in the pits. They used to take out their badge. They write on the back of their badge, the first 30 minutes, A period. Next 30 minutes, B period. And, back in the day, everything was paper settled. There wasn't computers and stuff like that now. Before, you just, everything was settled with a ticket. Now everything is done on the online exchange. There's really not that many pits anymore. So that's how we have TPO. And like, if you guys want to Google Jim Dalton, he's pretty much the godfather of TPO, and he's the one that coined the word market profile. It's actually a trademark name. He's the one that created it. We'll teach you guys what we know, and if you guys want to take his classes, they're a few $1,000s to take. More than welcome to. He is, like I said, a wealth of knowledge. He knows every single thing there is because he is the creator. He can teach you everything. But also, too, his content is just a little hard to get through. But he also teaches to professionals. He doesn't teach to, he teaches everybody. But the people you'll find in this class are professionals, not retail traders like us. So like right here, we're inside I again, right here. We never got above G. We're inside G still technically. I broke above a little bit. We didn't get to catch that because we didn't see that. But right now, like I said, price, I don't know why the VWAP changed like that. That's a little strange. So, right here, that's where those sellers are at. Let's see if J period can break below I. Let me get the pen out. So let's see if J can break I. If J can break I and hold it, see how we have a lot of positive delta right here? Our first target would be into the VWAP where this positive delta is at, right? This would be first target if we're looking for a short position. Next spot would be into this next high volume node, so probably over here if we're looking for a place to take. So if we had a TP1 and a TP2, it'd be here and here, okay? But like I said, I don't recommend any trades right now at all because the market is just moving so slow, and we're about to come up too. So let's see if the market breaks above I, if we're going for a long trade. And if we break above I, we want to come over here and we want to see momentum. We want to see good follow through, okay? But look at this volume. No volume, okay? The most volume we had was in that G bar. We don't have any volume happening right now. Actually, could be wrong. This could be the J, the I, yeah, the G. So there's not a lot of volume happening right now. Like I said, volume is your friend if you don't have size in the market, okay? And like I said, when these markets are so thin on volume like this, it doesn't take much for one person or a group of people to push the market. I don't know if you guys seen some of these trading rooms in Instagram and stuff like that, but there's a bunch of kids, and I mean kids, that will go around and basically sit on the Zoom and be like, all right, guys, at 6:01, we're going to press the long button, 100x, and we're going to spike this thing up. I don't know if you guys trade BTC on like MetaTrader or, if you guys trade Forex, there's not a lot of regulation on that stuff, right? They will just pump that market up hard and fast, and you'll see this big spike, and everyone will be like, oh, we're going up. They'll buy, and they close out their position, and boom, they just tanked it, right? So there's strength in numbers for things like that, right? And that's very possible for things like that to happen. Let's get rid of this. All right, so let's go back to the questions. Like I said, the market's not moving, and like I said, I wouldn't trade it. Z Latin, typical risk reward. So, risk reward is up to you. Like, there's times I'll take 1 point, there's times I'll take 10 points on the ES market. That's totally up to you, and you have to feel out the market. We don't use anything hard and set because the market condition is always changing, so you have to adapt to it. All right, so we have a break above I period right here. Let's see if we push through and get some of these single prints out the way. Here we go. We got some pushing going through. Let's see if we can run more of these stops and get to the top of A. Like I said, if you guys are in with more than one, I would start, getting rid of one at the top of J as we come back. And if you guys haven't gotten the trade, I would not touch this trade until we come back and test the top of I right here, okay? So if you guys haven't gotten the trade, don't get in the trade yet. And if you guys are looking at the trade, best place to get in would just be a tick at I right here. But like I said, I wouldn't trade this if I were you guys. Let's see here. What else we got? Alec, I see that comment again, man. I'm just a little disappointed. I don't think we have the same voice, but I'm just messing with you, man. Let's see here. Same here. Fairly easy day to day. Worked around the house. Cook. Hey, man. I think you're probably responding to someone else. Anthony, what up, man? Hey, Anthony, respond to my message, dude. I got something for you. First time here. Okay, Lons, what's going on, man? So if you're first time here, welcome. So we're looking at a TPO chart. This is a time price opportunity chart. It's something that professional market makers and professional institutions, they use to trade. We're looking at how long price stays at a certain time, and we're also looking at the volume at which it stayed in, right? So right now our time point of control would be this orange bar right here. This is how many times we spend it, and these are 30-minute periods, okay? So we're looking at a 30-minute chart if you have a bar chart. These green lines here, these green shade areas, these are single prints. This is where price was impulsive and people got short real quick or got long. And basically it's where it's a thin market, as you can see here on the side by the profile. So when price comes to these areas, it's easy to run these stops. And if we have the momentum, we'll keep pushing through to the next high. If not, we'll fall short and come back down and test it again. So this is a TPO. You can come check out our Discord. You can learn more about the TPO. We have a TPO bootcamp coming up. Our ETA to the TPO bootcamp, guys, is probably July 1st. And like I said, if you guys are a Discord member, if you guys are the first 1,000, you guys will have first dibs on these classes. Anyone else is joining afterwards will be able to join afterwards and have a different pricing too, okay? And it's just a way to reward our first 1,000. Let's see what we got here. Do you guys, Z-Lad, you got a lot of questions today, man. That's good. Do you guys use macro perspective of the market? Yeah, we use macro perspective of the market. So we look at a daily chart. We look at a 4-hour chart to see kind of what the trend is. But we're also able to tell what the trend is also too by just the TPO. 30-minute is a good enough time frame where it's kind of the middle of, short and long. 3 a.m. Do you mind if I ask how much did you start or earn per day a month before you quit main job? So, man, I live in Hawaii, man. It's expensive to live here, right? So before I took this job trading, I was making $60 an hour at the hospital. So for me, if you do the math, if I work 40 hours a week, that's like what? Oh, I'm bad at math right now. 24, 25. Oh,
A lot.
I can't do that. Yeah, it's okay amount. I mean, it's not work I want to do again. That's like 2,400 a week, right? So if I take that 2,400 divided by week, and you got a 5-day work week, 2,400, I need to make like $500 a day, right? And in the market, you actually need to make a little bit more, right? Because if you are not good at accounting, you're gonna get taxed, right? So normal, my tax like maybe 35%. Tax is gonna be, if you're in the market and you don't have to do taxes, you're gonna get taxed 50%. But that's the one benefit of trading the futures, right? So the futures market, anything you make, say for you have 100% of your profits, right? And you only get taxed if you make money, guys, right? So when people say they don't like to pay taxes, that means they didn't make any money. But if you have to pay taxes on your trade, that means you made money that year, and that's a good thing, right? But we want to find ways to reduce those taxes, and we can tell you that we're not tax, advisors, tax, people, whatever. But I know enough to teach a little bit something and just share some friendly advice, all right? So with the futures, say for you make 100,000 that year in your futures account, 40% will be taxed as a short-term gain, which is at the what's it called, at the capital gains rate, which is normally 50%, right? And then the other 60,000, which is 60% of 100, I'm just using easy numbers, will be taxed at a long-term capital gains rate because it's considered a long-term investment because futures are in the future, right? So the nice thing about trading futures is 60% is long-term taxed, and then the other 40% of your gains is short-term taxed. So it's so for me, I have to make at least $500 a day, man. And that's what Brad and I are talking to you about. It's not about making $1 million in a day. It's about making enough to live and making enough to support yourself, right? If you guys are trying to, if you guys aren't comfortable with trading for a living yet, it's going to be very difficult, and you have a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on yourself to trade because every day is going to be make it or break it, right? You don't want to trade like that. You want to get comfortable when you're trading. And like I said, once I started trading TPO, I trade stress-free, basically. I'm not saying I don't lose or don't have bad days. I definitely do. The other day, I took, kind of a loss because I was just like trading with too much size. Now, I went in with too many contracts. It's like, oh, this is too high. I'm a big bear when it comes to the market. I like to short everything for some reason because just the way my brain thinks is like, oh, price can't be this high. It's too overvalued, right? So um, yeah, so you just got to find out how much do you need, man. You got to figure out how much your mortgage is, how much your car payment is. If you have a car payment, you got to figure out your cell phone bill, your food, your utilities, your water, all that kind of stuff, right? You know, I have a house here. I like to rent my house out, so I rent the bottom out. It's completely separate from mine. The renter pays basically my entire mortgage. It's nice, so I kind of like, you know, I've already house hacked and I kind of live for free already. So it's even easier for me to quit my day job, right? So for you guys got to find out what works for you, okay? Some of you guys might need $1,000 a day. Some of you guys might need $100 a day. You know, it depends on all your cost of living and, you know, how you guys live your life, all right? Let's see here. Hey, Otto, you're right. The Discord is pure gold, man. So is the stream. You know, we got a lot of good information over here. Clint, thank you for joining, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. Should all get Hey, Tank, you know what? The goal one day, if I could have enough money to be a market maker, dude, I'd love it because I would be trading. I'd be like the Robin Hood. I'd be like stealing from the rich.
For
Hey,
real.
Tank Empty, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Y'all are some cool cats. Hey, Clint, you know, we're very straightforward. We're very upfront, all right? We have, like I said, zero to hide out here. We are, you know, here for you guys, here to, you know, help you guys out and here to help you guys avoid some of the mistakes and the, you know, the hard lessons that we've learned ourselves. JD, I haven't seen a chat before. Welcome. Scott Ski, welcome. Samalade, is that right? Welcome, man. Super Kitty with those super ones. Hey, thanks for being in the chat right now. Appreciate it. And, you know, can't wait to share some ideas with you too. Island Dan, what's up, man? Island Dan, are you from the islands, man? Let's see here. We got a lot of ones in the chat. I can't remember what the ones were for. Was it for merch or was it for the boot camp?
I think it was both. If people wanted to see us, you were like,
Oh, no. One was if they'd like to change. I think one was like if they like to change. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Clint, yeah, there's a lot of good value in the Discord, man, and it's all free. That's correct. And you know, you guys have seen all of Brad's plays worked out. And I can't remember who the new person joined the chat because I'm not down to that question yet. But if you guys haven't seen Brad's plays, he's like 90% win rate. Okay, and for someone to have, you know, he doesn't even have a 90% win rate in the ES. Okay, his probably win rate in the ES is probably like in the 70s, and that's really high too. But this Bitcoin market, like I said, it's like, I'm not saying we're professionals, but it's like a professional team, which are these market makers and this big money, is playing against like a junior varsity or like a you know, Pop Warner team. If you guys are aware of American football, okay, it's just not really fair because they have the experience and the tools that you guys aren't using. You know, everyone else is using moving averages and indicators and all this kind of stuff, right? And then you guys are seeing how easy to become an overnight millionaire, right? By like Crypto Face and these other people online using too much leverage for their accounts, right? And like I said, you don't even know if it's real money in the first place, right? Because like I said, if you guys are seeing someone, they're going to have a broker statement. It's going to have their name, their address. You get one every single day you trade, every time you have a position. And if you guys have TD Ameritrade or Fidelity, guess what? You get a broker statement every time you hold a position too. So every day you have a broker statement coming from your account. All right, that's how you know if someone's a real trader, not just the P&L that they post on there because you can have a SIM account. It's too easy to make one, guys. Long short 420. Hey, it's 420 somewhere, man. I might enjoy that a little afterwards, okay? Trader Raider, don't come here often. Oh, that's Clay responding. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Jake, we're trying to run some stops, man. Like I said, the market is not moving right now. It's just not giving the action, okay? And, you know, it's the summertime market. Like I said, it's already a Friday. It's 6 hours ahead of New York. It's already midnight. Like I said, people are out of the city that have money. They're going out and enjoying their time, their weekends. And that's what we're trying to tell you guys. Enjoy the time with your family. You know, if you guys want to watch a YouTube video or something like that or watch some educational stuff, do that. But don't trade. Do not trade the weekend. It's not worth it. Crypto Chemist said 420 24/7. You know, my kind of vibes, man.
Yeah,
Let's see
nice.
here. Oh, dude, thank you so much for boosting our server Nitro. I just put in 7 today. Brad put in a couple. We appreciate it. We're trying to get to that 30. We're trying to get all the different emojis and everything else. You know, we appreciate it, man. And I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but Al Fisking, you know, thank you so much and thank you for joining us today. Appreciate it. Kyle, 5 points upright. It's the best trade. What does it say? 5 points upright are the best. Great logo. What is that for? Oh, you talking about the star, man? It's a good logo, man. I like it too. Let's see here. Dustin Anderson. What's the details on the boot camp? Oh, okay. So hey, so like I said, boot camp. I think I already touched up on it, but I'll touch up on it again. We're gonna do the live class for our raffle winners probably sometime next week. I'm gonna send you guys a message or maybe some kind of what's it called? A survey. If you guys want to send me your email, send me your emails too. It might be easier to do like a Survey Monkey or something. So I'll put in 2 days that might work the best for Brad and I and C130. I'll put in some different times, maybe like, you know, a few different time blocks. I think the class is going to be around 2 to 3 hours maybe. We're going to run it twice, okay? We're going to try and get 25 and 25 in each class. If we have more or less in one, that's not a big deal. But We're going to try and find the best time. So that's about the 19th of June, right? After that, we're going to fine tune and tweak the boot camp because, like I said, our goal is to put 25 people in per class, and we want to run 2 classes a week. So a morning session and an afternoon session for us. So depending on what time zone you're in, and that class will be about 2 hours. Like I said, we always run over everything. So, it'll be 2 hours and then hour and a half about education and a half hour about questions. But like I said, it'll probably turn into a 3-hour class. We'll do that 3 times a week. So it'll be basically 6 hours a week. Total of 2 weeks will be 12 hours total. The next week, you guys will come into the live trade room. You guys will check it out. We will walk you through these plays just like I'm walking through you right now, but with a lot less questions, a lot less noise from everything that's going on, okay? It'll be just 100% trading. And then Brad will walk you guys through everything. We'll be there for support, and we'll still be in the Discord helping you guys out with other things too, all right? And then once you guys try it out, and if you guys want to subscribe, we're going to have a live trade room, okay? The prereq for the live trade room is you have to go through the boot camp because we cannot answer questions about TPO and what everything means, about every single definition, and what everything is in TPO because it's a lot of, especially on how to read exo charts, right? And you guys will see the screen. We'll be, posting on our exo charts of where we think, we're going to go to, what our next move is, and you guys can trade with us if you want to, or you don't have to, okay? We see a lot of people in the Discord trading the other way, and that's fine, You guys are entitled to your own opinion. And we're not, like I said, we're not right 100% of the time, but we're right a lot of the times, okay? So that is the goal, and we want to run this boot camp right after 4th of July, okay? So we want to celebrate, good old US of A, Independence Day, and right after 4th of July, we want to hit Monday with the ground running with our first boot camp, okay? And the very first boot camp is going to go to our first 1,000 members. You guys have the first opportunity to sign up. So we're going to, pit classes for maybe a month or 2 out because we have a lot of members here. And like I said, once we do the free raffle class, we'll know how much we can fit into a class and how much attention we give to you guys, okay? So if 25 is too many, we might cut it down to 20 or 15, but like I said, we want to give you guys the best value for your time, okay? So that's the quick and easy of it. So like I said, first 1,000 members, you guys will have first dibs in the class. You guys will also have a special price. And after that, everyone else is coming at the last 1,000. You guys have a different price. It won't be a lot different, but it will be different, and you guys won't be able to hop into the class as fast as the people from the Discord that are the first 1,000, okay? So that's one way we can reward our members also, too, for being loyal and sticking around. Oh, Bitcoin Brad's got that Matrix emoji already. Heck yes, dude. Appreciate that, man. Oh, see, Josh, what happened to Jacob? Hey, so if you haven't, so this is the name that will not be mentioned if you guys are into Harry Potter, just some bad stuff, man. Like I said, I told C130 when I first met him, I just had bad vibes from the beginning. I didn't say anything publicly because I was just like, I'm not going to say that. Then I saw him snoop around Super Kitty's chat and just talking about stuff he doesn't know. It's like me coming in here and telling you guys how to. Man, I know a lot of things, but let me figure something I really don't know.
Like how to, I don't know, like how to
take apart a tank, guys. I've
Yeah,
never been a tank mechanic, okay? I don't know how to take a tank. I'm not going to tell you guys how to do it. I can break some track and put a new track together, but I cannot take the engine apart. I cannot lift anything. Thank you again, Progressive Martian. I know that's you from the $5 because I saw that green already. Thank you so much. I'll get to your question, man. I promise. Thank you so much. And actually, C130, can you check it out? Make sure it's not something important related to the trade right now. So if it's about that, I don't want to miss it. But thank you again, Progressive Martian.
He's just giving us his opinion on the logo. So we can get to that in one sec, Progressive Martian.
So that's what happened, man. Basically, I went into the chat. I called him out. I tried to do as tactfully as possible, but I might have thrown a little jab here and there. I used to be, I used to fight a little bit, so it's hard for me not to. So basically, he's went in there trying to tell everyone he knows about TPO, and he knows zero about TPO. Bitcoin Brad was the first person to show the entire Discord about TPO, and when he came in here, he badmouthed Brad very much. And if you guys don't know me and Brad's history, we've known each other since 2009. We used to be in Korea together. We were in our first unit. We used to be roommates. He's like a brother to me. He's literally family. Okay. So it took a lot for me to not get on a flight and go see, go see what's his face and be like, hey man, what's going on? Because every time he messages one of us, he's like, you kids don't know. You kids don't know. It's like, dude, I have more life experience than you'll ever have in your entire life. And when you want to learn how to be a good human being, come on back and ask us for tips. But until then, he's just kind of scum. He is a scam artist, and basically, if you want to hang out with him, hang out with him. But like I said, this is my opinion of him. You guys can form your own opinion of him. You guys have known him longer. That's up to you guys. But like I said, we won't be talking about this guy. We won't be spending more time on him. It's just a waste of my breath. Okay. Hey, Kyle, you guys serve your country, now you're serving the whole world. Hey, every job I've had, man, has been a service job. I was a medic in the Army, so basically taking care of the entire platoon, taking care of the entire guys. I was in a infantry unit, so all these guys are hardcore. They need a medic. I went into nursing right afterwards. So another job taking care of people. And yeah, I really like helping people out. This is something I'm passionate about. And Brad, he's someone that loves helping people out too. So his last job was a recruit in the Army. Like, I mean, he's helping out good young kids to get in the Army and get a valuable career. A lot of people don't agree with the military, and that's fine. You guys can have your own opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the military, the way it functions, but all the opportunities it's afforded me has been great. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for joining the Army. Okay, if you guys ever have any questions about joining the military, just questions about this kind of stuff and don't want to get scammed by recruiters, ask us. We'll tell you guys so you guys can have the good information when you go in and get the good jobs. Don't get stuck with me. I mean, the medic was a great job, but I could have been like some cyber intel analyst making $100,000 a year right off the bat with 0 college education. Okay, I had to go suffer 6 years of school.
Yeah, don't get stuck being a cavalry scout, like, dude.
Oh my gosh, hey, we just ran these stops. So we're coming up here. Like I said, if you guys are long in the trade, good. I would keep your stop loss right above I if you want to break even, and if that's where you got in the trade at. If you guys are not in the trade, do not jump this trade, okay? It doesn't have much room left, and like I said, there's only 3 ticks up there. This will happen a lot. We will run up some stops, and we won't take it out completely. So do not get in this area. Like I said, this is an iffy area, and if we don't get past there, we're going to come back down and look below, okay? So if you guys want to take a long trade, see how the market is and see if it comes back down to like this area where you have the delta at and the POC, and maybe take a quick long, a responsive long, okay? A fast trade. And this is another spot. Remember I talked about responsive buying in a static area? Look at this right here. We have the daily open right here. We have I period started right here. J period started right here. So I period did not take out the low, or sorry, J period did not take out the low of I. And it also opened at the daily open again, all right? So this is, like I said, these are static references, and this is all the stuff we're going to teach in the boot camp, all right? So you guys are going to learn how to make the trades yourself, but if you guys in the live trade room, we'll definitely be more service, and it'll be very valuable to you guys, okay? Let's see what we got here. Going through here. Sorry, guys, I'm speaking long, and I appreciate you guys sticking around, I like doing this. I like hanging out with you guys, and I like, educating and, just talking to you guys. Let's see here. Boppy, you're right, 100%. Or Bopsy, you're right. Let's see here. Yeah, we're trying to make this feature. Let's see here. Thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate it. Zhao Jin, thank you so much. Let's see here. Hey, every kind of what's it called? Denomination is a nice denomination, man. I wish I would have kept some money while I was in Korea. Kept some pesos from traveling there. Kept some yen, but everything's digital these days, right? Credit cards, Bitcoin, all stuff. So this is the future. That's the one thing. I'm not. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about crypto except for what C130 told me. But this is the reason. This Hong Kong dollar and everything else. When people exchange money, that's the reason we need Ripple and Cardano and things like that, right? And XLM. Quick payment. This whole banking system, it's old. It's outdated, right? But those big money players, right? They don't want to get rid of that stuff yet because they're making a bunch of money in fees, just like Western Union and all that stuff. So eventually, and like I said, they're already heavily invested. Warren Buffett might say he doesn't like Bitcoin, but a lot of the companies he holds are all invested in the blockchain technology. So, 3M, what is your KD? Oh, dude, KD is less than 1. It's negative. Unlike my account and my loadout in Warzone, it's horrible because I haven't played in that long because I've been doing a lot of this, a lot of school. So I don't have too much time to play. I'll play it here and there, but I'm just in there to hang out, have a good time, and I don't worry about the KD yet. Once I maybe make it and have a yacht to be on or something like that, I'll just play Call of Duty all day. But until then, I'd rather be here. Let's see.
To just add on to that real quick, guys.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say tonight we're gonna be doing a game night.
Yeah, we're gonna be on. We're gonna be on.
after like we finish up because we're about to hit our our regular 2-hour stream. Like once our 2-hour period is done, what we're gonna do is instead of cutting the stream off, we're just gonna transition and we want to play with some of you guys, and we're gonna be streaming it as well. And we can, I mean, if you guys want to stay, right? We have me 3 a.m. We have 2 monitors, so like we'll be playing the game, but we can answer some questions as well, like while we're playing the game. It might not be as fast as we're doing it now, but tonight's stream after we finish what we're teaching now is going to be a little slower. It's meant for, we're not expecting to have like we have right now 54 viewers. Some of you guys, you don't like, certain video games, or maybe you're just not interested in that, and that's completely fine. But it's more for the community, for the people that are interested in it. So we just want to give you guys a heads up. That way you guys don't, maybe sign out of YouTube too fast, and maybe it's just something you might want to do. Maybe you want to play a Call of Duty with us. We can start a team deathmatch game, get a clan tag going, TTV, get a whole party of 6. You know what I'm saying? Like just tear up some people, and it's just like what are y'all doing, right? Y'all out here playing Call of Duty, we out here playing Call of Duty and ripping up the markets. Like come on now, like But yeah, I'm gonna post my Activision ID on here. Hit me up, guys, and we can get you guys on there.
All right, so like let's go back and look at the market real quick. Okay, so if you guys see this area, we're at 37, 37,010, $10, whatever it is. Like I said, everybody likes whole numbers, round numbers. It's psychological levels, okay? So 37, 38, 39, 40. 40 is gonna be a big one to get up there. And look, see this right here? We have negative delta. So these are sellers pushing down as best they can the market, okay? In this area. So you guys need to be careful. If you guys are up here and you start the trade here and you haven't taken your profit yet somewhere in here, you might want to just close out this trade, okay? You can always get back into the trade later, reconfirm the trade. But I don't like this area. When price sits like this and doesn't move and we're building up this negative delta, it's not a good sign, okay? Like I said, if you want to get back in the trade, look for somewhere down here, look for down here, and these are scalps. These are not long positions, all right? And see, look, we just broke below there. Let's see if sellers have the control and can push it down past below the top of I, all right? Okay, so going back to these questions here, 897, welcome. How you doing, man? Hey, TTVC. Yeah, we'll do the Trading Vet Collective because I think on Twitch it's TTV. A lot of people put TTV for their clan tag, so we'll put like TTVC. That's a good one, Michael Sampson. I appreciate that, man. Let's see, where we at here? Kyle, I think Brad already mentioned this, but I'll just say it for everyone in the chat. So Ninja Trader 1,000 costs, one-time fee. Yes, it is a one-time fee. It's a lifetime thing. Like I said, we're not affiliated with anybody or anything. We would like to be sponsored by somebody one day, but we're not affiliated with anybody. And we only push things that we like and push things that we use and push things that we believe in. Okay, I can sell you guys anything I want to, but I have to believe in the product. I'm not gonna go sell you guys, Ford Focus or something like that. And if no offense, if you guys drive Ford Focus, I'm just saying like, my motto is buy once, cry once. All right. I drive a Jeep. It's probably a piece of crap, to be honest. I wish I'd never got rid of my 4Runner for that. But it'll probably break down on me someday, and it would be my punishment for buying a Jeep. But it just looks nice. Yeah, so it's a one-time fee. I think right now, if you guys sign up before the end of June or something like that, you get to trade the micro Bitcoin futures for free with no commission. There is going to be a routing fee and things like that, but the commission that Ninja Trader charges you will be for free. So you guys check them out. If you guys want to go that option, we're not trying to steal you guys and put you all into futures, but we're trying to give you guys options. Not every day is a Bitcoin trading day. Not every day is ES futures trading day. Okay, there's many different markets to trade, and I don't want you guys to be spread thin and looking all of at once. But one day oil might be a better trade than ES, and then the Nasdaq might be a good trade, or one of these markets might be lagging, everything's moving up, and you're like, hey, you caught something over there, and you just take that trade, you get a nice rip for free because you're like, oh, that market wasn't moving in the right direction with the other two. A lot of things move in with groups, okay? So if you guys watch the ES market, the Nasdaq market, and the Dow market, the ES is a compilation of stocks for the Nasdaq and the Dow. It's more heavily weighted from Dow or Nasdaq stocks because they're all tech and they're highly inflated right now. But you'll see when the market is moving with the Dow on the ES, or you'll see when the market's moving with the Nasdaq. So you guys get a little bit of confluence there, right? So if the ES is going up, the Dow's going up, guess what? That Nasdaq's probably gonna go up with it too. So you can get on a trade with that. And there's this analogy is if you guys are at a train station, right, you're trying to catch a ride. If you guys miss a train, you might be able to pay more for another ticket or something like that to get on this other train and get you there faster at the same time. Or you can be patient and wait for the next train and get you from that train station to the next train station, okay? It's still gonna get you from point A to point B. You just might take a different route to get there. Let me see what we got going on here. Yeah, like Brad said, TTV also stands for time to value. So, time is valuable. It's probably the most valuable resource. It's the one thing you cannot buy ever again, one day, hopefully, we can buy some time, but until we can get a time machine or something like that, like Rick and Morty style or whatever it is, it's not going to go anywhere.
I'd be legit, bro. I'd go back and buy Bitcoin back in 2000 freaking.
Eric Smith. 10. Hands up if you start with BitBoy. What's up with BitBoy? Like I said, I don't know any of these names in the market. I've heard of the names before just from being with you guys, but I don't know who any of these people are. So if you guys can type me a nice little long novel about who BitBoy is, and if you guys are, hopping on the stream, that's fine. I know there's not a lot going on right now. Oh, we're, at the top of J right now. Let's see if K period can break out J. Oh, there we go. Stops are being run right now. Running stops. Let me clear this out. Clear all drawings.
Is that thing does it have like a toolbar on the side or something?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh,
so
nice.
we just this is called one ticking, right? We just one ticked above J. We're looking above. Let's see if this K right here holds, okay? We have a lot of positive delta right here. So if you guys are looking for entries long, get in right here at the bottom of K, okay? If we take out the bottom of K, have your stops nice and tight and ready to get out because, like I said, these aren't good trades to get in, but I know some of you out there are fiends for trades, and, we want to try and make you guys happy, okay? Like I said, we'll have to see if they got the gas to push up. If we run above the K and we stay high, Next target is going to be above this G high and above this H high, okay? So get your profit, get your target, and get out of here. Like this is previous day area high. Like I said, that is a static level. That is a level that does not change, okay? So this is where, reference points are going to be at. Previous day value area high. And this is a previous session high right here, okay? So look, we're looking at take profits here, maybe a tick or two even earlier, okay? You don't want to get, stopped out one tick. If price comes up here, they fill orders in order of who was placed there first, right? So if you put your order here and then you move your stop loss here or take profit here and you move it back here, now you're in the back of the line. So once you put something down, leave it there, all right? Otherwise you will be in the back of the line. All right, so we'll just pay attention to this. I'm gonna see if we can go through some more of these chat questions. Let's see here. Clay, I'm not a big gamer, man. I am a horrible gamer. I like to play with my friends. It's a good way for me to keep up with people in Arizona, people I've met in the army. That's what I usually use gaming for, is just to communicate with people and blow up a little steam. But I'm horrible at gamer. I would never have a profession at that.
I wish I can get a profession at gaming.
Exactly what he said. I'm not good. I'm horrible. Like I said, I'm 100% honest with you guys. You guys can get done and mop me up, Put on your 5-year-old kid, they'll probably kick my butt. Let's see here. You spam BitBoy. Hey, hopefully we can help out the community, man. If one of these big people in crypto see us, maybe we can help them out. I think, Brad's been on a few other people's stream and, got maybe, 1 or 2 minutes of attention, but, not enough as, he should have. So, especially if people out here trying to help each other out, right? And not many people are. Let's see here. CryptoChem. Yeah, hopefully Tank. I mean, if he's got that many viewers, man. I mean, I know he's just doing it for views. I mean, some people their whole thing is like you got these kids on TikTok these days. They're doing these little dance videos and whatever else. They're doing these funny clips. I mean, dude, there's so many ways to make money these days, and you don't even have to go to school. It's insane. You can just be an entrepreneur from your phone, and it's nuts. Hey, Tank, I didn't say Brad Pitt. All right, that was someone else that said that. That was not me. I'm just telling you guys what happened. It's in a stream. You can go back. It's in a chat somewhere.
Ooh, bro, somebody donated $100.
Holy cow! Who was that?
Whoa!
Wow! Thank you so much, man. Big props. Thank you
Whoa.
so much.
Well,
Great to be here. Thanks for all your hard work. Hey, man, we really appreciate it. Thank you, Scottsky. And like I said, I don't know if you've been here before or just haven't seen your symbol. Is that Arizona in the background, man? I don't know where you're from in Arizona, but if you don't mind sharing your location, go ahead and tell me where you're from, man. I'm originally from Mesa, Arizona. Went to Skyline High School, right off Crisman Road. So if you're from the East Valley, man, go and post. Give me some crossroads, man. I'll know where they're at probably.
Thank you so much, Scott,
wow,
man. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. We're definitely gonna, like we tell everybody, we say this every time because we want people to know, right? Your guys' contributions are towards the community and are gonna be put right back into growing everything that we are setting in motion. And you guys are really just helping us kill it right now.
Guys, so K is coming through here. What do we got here? Are we taking out single prints? Yeah, looks like we're taking out these single prints right here. Are we gonna be able to hold? Well, we won't know, honestly. And so we have a lot of buying delta here. Let's see if people are on board, okay? We got to put in value here. This is a thin spot, all right? This is not a place to hang out. This is not a place to go short yet either, okay? Because this thing could just rip up. Like I said, be very, very careful trading these thin markets. This is a weekend to me. Like I said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is a weekend in the summer trading time. Until Labor Day happens, it is summertime for people in New York, okay? I don't know if you guys are from the East Coast or from the city, but I've spent enough time there that summer is until Labor Day. And like I said, long short here says 3M Bear. Yes, I am a panda bear, man. You'll see why on Zoom, why they call me Panda Bear. How much capital? Michael Sampson, are you talking about how much to fund Ninja Trader with? The minimum amount to fund Ninja Trader with, I think, is $400 if you want to trade the micros. If you want to trade the ES futures, I would recommend putting at least a $5,000 in your account. But, like I said, we preach sim first, not real money. Then go on to the sim. You got, like I said, you got to learn your functions, learn your buttons, everything else like that. And then go on to the micros. It's small loss. You guys can take like $20 a day or something like that. And then you could, move on to the ES once you build up the account and build up that confidence and build up that, that screen time. Okay. How much capital making $500 a day? The great thing about the ES futures is you can make $500 in about 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, very fast, it doesn't take much to make it. So in the ES futures, it goes by points. Every point is $50. Every tick is 12.5. There's 4 ticks in a point, basically 4 quarters on a dollar. If you have one contract, it's easy to get 1 point here, 1 point there. You can do 10 trades. That's $500. After commissions, you're looking at maybe $450. Okay. If you're doing, multiple contracts at once, you can get 500 bucks in one trade, okay? But you want to have the right trade entry, okay? Plenty of times I've gotten to large position and the trade has gone the other way, and psychological stuff just didn't click with me. I just went into bad habits, and you lose a lot of money and it's not fun, all right? So that's why we preach start small, practice, practice, practice. And it's not practice makes perfect, you guys, it's perfect practice makes perfect, all right? So do it right every single time. Hey, you've been in the Discord for a month? Hey, welcome, man. I've only been in the Discord for a month, so it's like, it's like I'm not the new guy or anything like that. No, Progressive Martian, do not trade Fridays, not in the summertime market, okay? You can trade the morning, but do not trade after the morning. Do not trade, do not trade, do not trade. Guys, I'm telling you, you cannot lose money if you don't trade, all right? You can lose money very fast if you do trade, though. Let's see here. Yep, CryptoDigs, you're 100% right. Thank you for bringing that up. And like I said, I really appreciate you guys. Like, you guys stand up for me, I'm definitely stand up for you guys, okay? Yeah, we did the raffle early, Progressive Martian, because I wanted 500. Like I said, that's a psychological number, 500. That's what I want to start with. We weren't getting there as fast as we wanted to. You guys made Brad do a bunch of burpees. Unfortunately, he's got probably a big lactic acid buildup. I don't know if he drank enough water this morning to clear that out. But he's over there with his family, probably resting on the couch. Poor guy. I'm not blaming you guys for this, but I'm kind of blaming you guys for him doing all the burpees. All right. So next time maybe you won't have to do as much, but yeah, so we did the raffle. We wanted to bring some excitement. We had a little bit of stain in the day. We had wipe that out with a Tide pen. We did the raffle, got 50 people. We were only gonna do 25 originally. We put my name in the chat, C130's in the chat, and Brad's in the chat, and we did it for fun. We even put Midnight in the chat. He's not as lucky though. Not as lucky. Still a good trader though. So, we started with 25, and guess what? Bitcoin Brad, third trade or third spin of the wheel, I think he came out on top. So we added 5 more spots to that. We also put in, add five seats into there. And so we went through. I think we got to 30, and then there came C130. We ended up going to 35, and then my name came through towards the end. It came another 5, so we got to 50 people right there. And then I think at the end we used to, like, if we get to 120 likes, we'll just add the 5 people. So we got a total of 50 people. I think we only had maybe like 90 people total enter. That's, it's great work for about a week and a half of what we asked you guys to do, and we appreciate all the hard work, you guys. But yeah, we already did the raffle. So if you still want to tag your friends, though, tag your friends in the comments. I mean, if you guys think we're giving you guys good information, good stuff, please share this video. Please share the post. Please tag your friends on stuff. Like, we're trying to give you guys the best information possible. I promise. Let's see here. Hey, Stack27, have a good night, man. Thank you. We're trying to. Let's see here. Single price are being filled. Yes, they are, Anthony. And if you guys got on the trade, good job. Okay. Like I said, quick profits. All right. It's okay to take a couple hundred points here, a couple hundred points there. Not every move has to be 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 move. All right. Like I said, we're here to hit singles, get on first base. If you guys like baseball, if you guys know baseball, I'm not a baseball fan or anything, not a sports fan, but I know a little bit about baseball, right? So RBI, right, is how many times you get on base. I think a good average is 2.5, 0.25 and above. If you're really good, you got a 0.30. So basically every third time you step to bat, you're basically making the first base, right? When we're trading, we want to hit a lot of singles. Every once in a while, we'll get a home run and we'll get that grand slam, okay? But hit singles, consistency will get you those singles, we'll get you those home runs, and we'll get you those grand slams. Everybody understand? I get an amen, a hallelujah, a 1, raise a hand.
Number 5,234 million.
we only got 51 in the chat. But like I said, I'm gonna get through all you guys' questions. So stick around if you want to. If you guys got stuff to do with your family or got work to do, take off. It's no big deal. You guys aren't gonna hurt my feelings, but I'm here to answer everyone's question. Okay? Anthony Flores, yes sir. I'm here to hang out, man. ETHEREUM, how long does it take for someone to become proficient and self-serving with TPO? How long do you become? Honestly, I picked up TPO pretty fast. I would say I picked up TPO in about maybe a month, and that's with my trading experience and with Brad's helping me out. But like I said, that's why we're running the boot camp. We're gonna run it, a 2-week boot camp, and I think that's enough time to get you guys through. If that's not enough time to get you guys through, we'll have refresher classes. Say for we do a class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll do refresher classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Tuesdays and Saturdays. So you guys can come in there, ask questions and things like that. All right. So I think 2 weeks, 12 hours. Like I said, we always run long, so it's gonna be more than 12 hours, but we're gonna guarantee 12 hours. I think that's more enough time to get you guys through the boot camp and get you guys confident enough to know what's going on. All right. Like I said, stream time is going to come in with that confidence of knowing how the TPO works. This is something completely new. We don't expect you guys to know how to use it, right? We're going to show you guys how to use it. And like I said, we would not sell you guys or push anything to you, that we don't currently use or we don't believe in. And we believe 100% in TPO. I've pretty much gotten rid of every single chart. I have one other chart on my screen. It'll have the volume on the bottom, just so I can see if volume's coming in at the same time, but you have volume at the price level here on TPO. And I have the VWAPs, the deviations, because like I said, these are psychological levels, these are responsive buying areas, these are where people can get long and short from or take a position and see what happens, okay? So I pretty much got rid of all these things on my chart that I don't need. It's a lot of noise, okay? I think today I was watching the TPO chart. I didn't even look at the other stuff, right? I just looked at TPO because I was just like, oh, you know, and you're a lot more relaxed. You're not trying to get in and out of a trade every minute, every 15 seconds. Like I saw someone post on the thing today. That's insane. If you're looking at a 15-second chart, I don't know, how fast you can read or something like that, or how fast you can digest information, but I cannot read information in 15 seconds. By the time something happens, the next thing is going to happen, and the next thing, and the next thing, and you're just going to be chasing this thing, right? You guys going to be like a dog on a greyhound track, just chasing that rabbit, chasing that rabbit. You guys can't catch that rabbit, all right? Let me see here. So I hope that answered your question, Kim. Like I said, I think 2 weeks is enough. If you guys want to take the boot camp, we hope to see as many people there as possible. We want to build a little TPO army. Once we put everyone through the TPO boot camp, we're going to teach you guys regular market fundamentals about range charts, about how to chart, how to pick the times of trade, pretty much everything, how to read delta, how to read the footprint charts, everything you guys need to know to be successful. And market psychology is going to be huge. Brad is awesome at teaching market psychology, okay? These are things you aren't going to want to miss, I've learned a lot from him, not just as a friend and a mentor, but as a trader, I've learned a lot. And like I said, he doesn't like the word trader, risk manager, okay? So we want to teach you guys how to be risk managers and manage the risk, okay? I still call it trader. I'm just lazy. Risk manager is 2 words, too much for me. As you guys can see, I'm starting to stutter, lose my tone, lose my track. Eric Smith says he believes in ADA. Hey, I believe in ADA too. I got it in my account. I'm going to sit on it. And those are those little coins right there where, you might just buy it and hold on to it and just let it ride, right? I wouldn't do that to Bitcoin. Back in the days. It's way too much. Exactly, right? Exactly. Yeah. Just like someone was saying earlier, I think it was Filibuster Fireworks. You buy and hold, right? Pick some of these coins that you might believe in. Like I said, when C130 told me about ADA and I watched the video about it, I was like, holy cow, this will change the world, right? But we got a lot of old money, a lot of old power, like, people that don't believe in new technology running these markets, right? Running the world, basically. And until they either get on board or until they, make it profitable for themselves, they're not going to hop on board. They're going to let things do. There's a reason that things don't change, is because people are used to things the way they are. And especially, not to diss on anybody that's old, but a lot of old people don't want to change their ways. They want to stay watching the same movies, the same actors, listen to the same music and everything else. And I'm getting to that point too, where I like the same thing too. But I mean, these are the people running the world. These are the people that have a lot of money, so they're going to keep doing the things the way they want to do it. And there's a reason they call it old money, right? They're going to pass those beliefs down and down and down. It's going to take a generational change to change that. Yeah, so Michael, there's a lot of ways to make $500 on a trade. I don't use leverage, but in the Bitcoin or in the futures market, when you buy a mini contract, you're basically putting up $500 of your own money to rent something from them for the day that costs $13,000 a full price, okay? So basically, when you guys trade futures, you have from the time the market opens to the reset period, which is about 4:30, 5 o'clock New York time. And by that time, you need to be out of your trade, or they do this thing called a courtesy liquidation or a complimentary liquidation, where they just close out your trade if you don't have the money to carry it overnight into the next 30 minutes, okay? So, it's really easy to make $500, but like I said, I'm not trying to tell you, I really want to tell you guys it's hard, because I don't want you guys thinking it's easy and you go in there and thinking it's easy. It's really easy once you learn how, okay? But once you get in there, you have to learn, you have to learn, you have to learn, you have to get the screen time in, okay? I cannot preach that enough, cannot say these things enough about patience, about screen time, everything else. If I told you guys how to make $1 million a day, half you guys wouldn't do it. Actually, probably 90% of you guys would not do it. And in 10 years down the road, if I'd have told you how to make $1 million, you would have $1 million in 10 years. And then in 10 years, some of you that didn't make the $1 million, the 90% of you would be like, hey, how do you make that $1 million again? Time is going to go on no matter what. And how you guys use that time is up to you. Like I said, that's another playback to TTV, time to value. How you guys use your time is up to you. It's better to count your chickens a little bit at a time and build up those eggs than to try and just get one hen that lays the golden egg, all right? It's easier to sell a bunch of eggs than just have one chicken that lays a golden egg, all right? Only one person or two people get that, golden egg, and they're the ones that won the lottery ticket, okay? And even then, they've probably spent a whole lot of money before they got the lottery ticket, and once they get the lottery ticket, they're going to go broke the next day because they don't know how to manage money and manage risk, okay? So that is my spiel about playing it safe and taking your time, okay? From someone experienced who's blown up a lot of accounts, take your time, because it's a lot of, I'd rather have 50, 60,000 in my account right now, extra, But that was my fee to the market, was about that much money I've lost, okay? Island Dan, this boot camp is great. Looking forward to it. Hey, Island Dan, I don't know if you answered my question, man. You from the islands, bro? Not sure if you are. Hey, actually, I have Josh Burns. I'm staking my 88 on Kraken right now, man. That's the only exchange that's like Hawaii friendly right now. Hey, I think, like I said, I believe in ADA. I believe in Cardano. I'm not gonna tell you guys to buy and sell, but like, I would hold on to that thing. It's a few bucks, like there's a lot of things that you can just throw a couple thousand into and expect a huge return later, right? Like this Stellar Lumen, this ADA, these are some things that might have a huge potential to them. I wouldn't buy Bitcoin just because I don't have $60,000 to buy one Bitcoin or whatever the price is right now, 37,000, right? Because this thing is just way too volatile, and that's why people don't like to get into it because they don't understand it. And like I said before, traders were able to trade this off of a moving average, up to 50 EMA, after 200 EMA, off a MACD crossover because people didn't know how to trade Bitcoin back then. They were trading off this thing like off Fibonacci lines, off these crossovers, because people that were learning how to trade were learning all these bad techniques about indicators. Like I said, indicators like driving out your rear view mirror. You look at them to back up and to see if there's a cop behind you, and that's it. Okay, you guys don't use it anymore after that. You guys look out the front windshield. We want to teach you guys how to be the indicator. Your brain is going to be the indicator. You guys don't need indicators, okay? VWAP, I don't even say it's an indicator. It's just a math problem. It's the math problem of what's the average, the volume weight on your chart for you, okay? So, certain things are labeled as indicators. If we could ever make one for TradingView, it's going to be labeled as an indicator because that's the slot it goes into, but it's not an indicator. It's a type of chart to look at, okay? Same thing, you guys look at Heiken Hayashi, range charts, tick charts, footprint charts, TPO. There's a lot of kind of charts you can look at, and it's all about consistency. Stay with the same chart. There's Renko charts and everything else. Stay with the same charts. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Can you guys call it actual prices instead of letters for those that don't have extra? Progressive, that's why I got on the screen, man. You guys can see it right here, okay? So these are just 30-minute bars. Pretend this bar right here, this J, is a 30-minute candlestick. That's what it is. This is a candlestick chart with letters, okay? And the bad thing about Exo charts is it doesn't tell you where each bar opens up. But I think Brad showed you guys a shortcut on TradingView or a little trick. You can take a 1 or 30-minute EMA or something like that, or 30 SMA, and it'll give you where the the halfback is of the thing. And then actually, I guess it doesn't show you where the open is, but if you look at candlesticks, you know where the open and the close of the bar is if you know how to read candlesticks. Like I said, this very basic things will teach you guys too, and also how to recognize uptrends and downtrends. Hey, thank you for the 10 euros. I'm not sure who your name is yet. I'll get down to you as soon as I get down there. I promise. I'm trying to make it through everyone's chat right now. I want to get through everyone's question. We're almost done to the end. Thank you so much for the 10 euros. I appreciate it. Let's see here. So yeah, so Progressive Martian, man, like get the Exo charts, man. It's 28 euros a month. Like I said, we're not endorsed by anything. We don't have any sponsors. We don't get any kickbacks for anything. Get the 20. I'm paying for it. This is the only way you can get the TPO is if you pay for Exo charts. Otherwise, you will have just range bars and no data on here, right? So just get it. It's 20 bucks a month. You don't like it, cancel it. All right. It's basically it's cheaper than one Starbucks coffee a day. And it'll be a lot easier to follow along. Also, when it comes to the boot camp, you guys, you don't have to have Exo charts, but we highly, highly, highly recommend you have some form of way of looking at TPO. There's NinjaTrader, which is $1,000. Okay, lifetime package is an investment, so be careful unless you want to make that investment. There's Exo charts for $28 a month. If you guys have a AMP Futures account, AMP Futures also lets you trade other markets and lets you trade a MetaTrader, Sierra charts. I think Quant Tower. So Quant Tower has a TPO chart. Sierra Charts has a TPO chart. If you guys get onto these other platforms, we cannot help you out with that. We have zero experience about it. I know Sierra Charts is a reliable place to chart, and we can get you guys some not patterns. We can get you some chart templates for it. But I do not know how to work. I do not know how to work Sierra Charts. So if you guys have any technical difficulties, you have to call them for backup. Okay. If it comes a NinjaTrader, we can help you guys out. Exo Charts, not me, but Brad. He can definitely help you guys out. Okay. And Midnight and a few other people in chat, they can help you guys out. So, these are options for you guys. You don't have to have it come into the boot camp, but we strongly, strongly, strongly recommend it. Otherwise, you're just be staring at a screen all day like you guys are right now. Okay, 28 bucks a month. It's not too bad. Like I said, if you guys are trading the market, it's a couple trade. It's like one trade. If you guys learn how to trade the ES market, the boot camp, everything else, you guys get paid for in a couple trades. Like I'm talking about 1 point trades, like quick scalps.
It's like self-paid,
No, it's easy. Yeah, like we want to like I used to get paid hourly, right? And I would go to the store and I'd be like, oh, this is 20 bucks, this is 50 bucks, this meal is $100, whatever the case is. I'm like, how many hours of work that is, right? Because like I said, going back to time to value, how much does something cost for your time? You guys get paid hourly for a reason, right? Because they're saying you are worth this much per hour. Your time to your value, right? That's how much they value you, right? So you guys are going there asking for a raise. Show them how much you mean, how much the company should value you, and that's for that higher raise, all right? That's for more money. The worst thing they can do is say no. Like I said, this is not just about stock trading. If you guys have any life advice or want to ask anything, ask away. There's a lot of things I know and there's a lot of things I don't know, but I'll try and find the answers out for you guys, or someone in the community can answer for you guys. Okay, there's a lot of connections here to be made. Long and short, he does woodworking. I think Strange Magic, he plays in New York. He plays in the band out there. So once we build this community up and get larger, I want to have a place where it's kind of like a Facebook marketplace, right? Place where you guys can buy and sell from each other. You guys can share events. You guys can do whatever. There's another person in the chat. I just can't remember the name right now, but it's called I think something juice. I think he lives in Flagstaff, Arizona. He has a juice bar, like a healthy food place with vegan options. If you guys in the area, check him out. We want to build a community, not just in the Discord. We want to build a community outside the Discord. If you guys are in the chat right now, you guys are living in another country, let me know. I think we put a place where you can represent what flag, what country you're from with the flag. I'm gonna go on a, probably like a 4 month, excursion around the world until I get tired or get homesick. And when I'm coming through all these different countries, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up and be like, hey, I'm in the XYZ country. I'll be here next week. I'll be here, whatever. I'm just gonna be on my leisure. I'm gonna stay in one country until I get tired of it, go to the next place. And it's gonna be all weather dependent, you guys. If you guys have bad weather, I'm not coming there until you have good weather, okay? But if you guys there and want to meet up and get a beer, I'll buy you a beer. You can buy me a beer. You guys can show me around to your favorite pub or your bar, or if you guys got a cool place to hang out, let me know. I'd love to meet you guys. Like I said, that's the reason for the Instagram. It's also another way to give you guys information. That's great. But like I said, I want to get to know you guys better. C130 wants to get oh, sorry guys, I'm losing it. They want to get to know you guys better as well. Okay, I'm just the one running the Instagram. Brad is the one in the trade room. C130 is in the Discord. Okay, I'm taking care of all the back stuff. And we got one other person. We're gonna introduce you guys later. He's not here yet, but he's another big key part of TTV, the trade vets. Okay. So we'll have all this guys rolled out to you very soon. We're gonna give you guys everything on a silver platter. Okay, what you guys do with the information when you get it is completely up to you. But if you guys kind of just do what we say, and I'm not making any guarantees, okay? But if you guys do what we say, we're gonna help you guys out, okay? And you guys are gonna be able to help yourself out. That's the best part about it. We don't want you guys reliant on us. We want you guys reliant on yourself, but we want to get you guys to that point first, all right? You don't game except for Catan. Hey, I think there's during coronavirus, there's a way to play games on Zoom, and I don't know how you could do it, but if there's a way to do that, we can have some Zoom game nights. If you guys, you can show your face, don't have to show your face, it's all up to you. But if you guys can figure out a way to play games on Zoom or another platform like that, let us know. We'll have a game night. We'll schedule a game night. Once a week, once a month, however you guys want to do it, right? And we'll hang out. Let's see. Let's get down here. Where's my Scott Ski, man? Hey, appreciate it, man. Did you ever say where you're from? Let me see. Scott Ski, where'd he go? Like I said, if you're from Arizona, man, just let me know where you're at. Like I said, I was from East Mesa, Brown and Ellsworth. That's where I grew up for 10 years before I joined the Army. Graham, how did you and Brad get into training? So, VN1BK. So, I don't know if you guys heard this on the stream before. So, Brad, he was a closet trader. He used to trade, when I wasn't around. Like I said, we were roommates in Korea before. He would just trade here, trade there. And, for him, it's kind of like a hobby, a new thing he's learning. So, this is over 10 years ago. And then, he finally got consistent with it. He found things that worked for him, right? And then, during this, before the pandemic happened, I was like doing a little dabbling here and there. And I was like, hey, anyone help me out? And, Brad's like, I can help you. I'm like, dude, you trade? And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, so much for secrets, right? I thought we were like, like a couple married. We're going to be the first gay couple married in the Army, right? But we're not gay. And that's the funny thing about it. But long story short, that's for another day. So, I was just like, oh, you trade? And he's like, yeah, I trade. So I was like, okay. And he started showing me what he knows. And I was like, oh, this is so much better. Like, I'm not looking for a bull flag. I'm not looking for a bear flag. I'm not looking for a cup and handle pair. I'm not looking for this 1 minute to be on the 5 minute, to be on the 15, on the 30, and all these different confluences of charts that you think they're supposed to be there, right? So only a couple of years, man, for me, like, of serious trading. And like I said, everything that you guys put into this is how much you're gonna get back out of it. So give it 100% effort. Like I said, perfect practice makes perfect, not practice makes perfect. Because you guys, like, if you guys, there's someone in here that works for the union. He's a lineman. He's like, and I used to work in a nursing union too. It's like you show up to work, it's like people can get away with the bare minimum. It's like they're working, right? But they're not really working. They're not really earning their money, right? You guys have like a minimum to do with the job, and that's what you should be doing. And if you're not doing that, it's like you're not really earning your money. You're kind of just showing up to work, right? So it's like same thing here with trading. Like I said, you're your own boss. So if you need to get in that mindset of you need to be here at the same time, you need to show up to the screen at the same time, you need to do this, you need to do that. That's how you guys trade. That's how you guys run a business. That's how you guys manage yourself, okay? So yeah, not too long ago for me, a little bit longer for Brad, or a lot longer for Brad, okay? But it's doable, man. It doesn't, like, it's like I said, it's anything you guys put into this, give it 100% effort, and you'll guys get that back, okay? So if you guys give in, like, 10x, you're going to get probably 10x back out of it. Okay, if you guys give 100%, you get 100% back out of it. The timing, it's all up to you guys. Like I said, I can't give you guys a timeline. Everyone's journey is going to be completely different. It's not always the same. And don't compare yourself to others, okay? That's one thing we don't like to post profit and losses in the thing because, like, you know, I can show you all day long how much money I make, right? But how does that help you? You know, how does that help you guys at the end of the day? Great, I have some money to put in my account. You might feel bad about it. You might feel good about it. Doesn't matter. We're not here to compare each other, compare our wallet sizes or anything like that, right? It's all about what benefits you and what makes you happy. You know, if it's making $1 million makes you happy, let's get you that point where you can make $1 million a day consistently, right? But it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's probably not going to happen in 5 years. Maybe in 10 years from now, when you guys build up that account, you guys might be able to hit a trade for $1 million one day. Who knows? You know, someone right here might become a professional trader and go work on, you know, Wall Street, become a market maker, and be like, hey, what's the plays? No, I'm just kidding. SEC, I hope you're not listening to this.
Yeah, right.
All right, so the ES futures are mostly, yeah, I mean, Trump waffle, like, you know, we didn't trade Bitcoin until we met C130, and, you know, actually not met with C130 until C130 just started talking ear off about it.
Yeah, I know.
So look at the market and we go, hey, you know, let's look at this on the TPO profile. Holy cow, look at this. We can call every move, and we're telling, you know, C130, we're like, hey, check this out, check that out, and things were happening. We just weren't trading it. We're like, man, this is like basically, and you guys think, you know, Brad has a crystal ball. He might have a crystal ball. He's, like I said, he's pretty damn lucky. Okay,
Mhm.
but his crystal ball is the knowledge he's gained. Okay, that crystal ball is his head. Okay, that's his indicator. That's his crystal ball. It's all up in his head, and it's all information you just learn over time. Information is not osmosis. You don't lay on a book and you don't gain that information. You have to put in the time. You have to put in the effort to learn that information. Okay, everything is about effort. Everything is about effort to reward. Okay, you guys want to talk about risk to reward? How about effort to reward? Let's see here. Scott where you at, man? If you're from Arizona, give me the crossroads. I know where it's at. Let's see here. Premier Crypto, thank you so much for the donation, man, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow, okay, for Bangs and Bitcoin. Hopefully Brad will be on, okay? I know you guys don't love me as much, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm not here for the likes. Unless we're talking about Instagram. Then I need all the ones we can get so we can move this. This is a movement, guys. This is a movement. Chum Waffle, thank you so much. We appreciate that this is golden content. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. Anthony Flores, Crypto Chemist. Have a good night, my man. 897 Studios. I can't remember what the ones were for anymore. Oh, Progressive Martian. Hey, you're from Apache Junction? Get out of here, dude. I went to Skyline High School, right off Chrisman Road in the 60 man class of 2007. Let's see here. Cuban Crypto. Hey, thanks for joining Night, y'all. I didn't get to see you in the chat, man, but come back next time if you're watching this. Let's see. GoGoPlex. Do you use fib levels or TradingView? I don't use TradingView. As you can see how much I fumbled around to use TradingView. I use pretty much NinjaTrader exclusively. I use a little bit of TD Ameritrade, but even then I'm very rusty. I would have to go on here onto TradingView and kind of play with this, okay? I am very, very rusty at TradingView. I don't think it's a bad platform. I think it's a great platform because it's mobile. You can take it anywhere with you. They have a lot of things on there, a lot of things you can do. But a lot of this stuff right here is junk, guys. This is not stuff you guys need. You don't need all this stuff, right? And if you guys want to learn how to do a Fibonacci, you guys have to do it the right way. The Fibonacci is supposed to be drawn from a swing high to a swing low. So I think this is a fib tool right here.
Click on the drop arrow. That's the
Yeah, so
that's for positions. Click on the arrow. Yeah, and then sorry, the one on top of it. Sorry, so yeah, click on the arrow. It should say Fibonacci.
like I said, I don't use this, guys. This XABCD pattern, you know, sometimes this stuff works out, but you know, most of the time it does not.
My bad. It's where the pitchfork is. So if you go up right there,
C130, you're fired,
no,
bro.
I don't use
Fired.
fibs. I don't. I don't be using fibs.
I'm just kidding. So like, you know, if you guys want to do this, you know, let's put this on at least like, you know, a higher time frame, 15 minutes right here. So, you know, this is our swing low for the day right here. And we want to go to the swing high of the day. So this is our swing low right here. This is a low. Oh, geez, what the heck is this? It does a top and the bottom. Okay. Ooh, I might close you guys out. Let me move the bar.
There's one that has 3. You can have like 3 points of data. Like I don't use fibs. I don't know. I know there's 2 of them. I know there's that one that you go and swing low and swing high, and there's one where you go to like.
No, they're all the same, I think. So like one's showing the top and the bottom, one's the bottom and the top. So this is a fib retracement.
The trend base fib extension. That's what it was. That's like the one.
Oh yeah, this ones are good. It's just showing you top and bottom. So.
Okay.
Basically, this is the 0 line, and above is up to the 100% positive, and the down below is the negative 100%. So this is our swing high.
Commented, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll get to that one second. Let me just show you guys the fibs real quick. Like I said, I'm giving everyone the same amount of attention, hopefully. So swing low into the swing high for now, and it's, you know, honestly, I can't even do this because okay, now it says 6 a.m. until hold on, this is 6 a.m. So honestly, this wouldn't really work because this swing high, this swing low. Let's cancel this. How do we get rid of this thing?
Just click on and press delete or backspace.
So this is only really good for a day, right? But we actually no, we can use this. This swing high to swing low. It'll still have a little bit of effect. So right here, we can see we took a nice bounce off this 38%, right? 0.382. And, come up here. But honestly, we can't say it's a bounce, right? Because the swing high is up here and the swing low is down here. So it's not a bounce yet. It's a possible bounce over here, right? So, if you guys are using fibs, they're not that great, to be honest. You don't see any buying or selling happening right here. If we do it on just a 24-hour time frame, let's look at this way. This is, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. right here. We can see that's a swing high, swing low right here. And look at that. See, nothing. This is not a tool to use, really. I mean, it might happen. We can try it on a daily chart. Let's see here. Let's try a 4-hour chart. So we'll do this here. Get rid of this thing. We don't need this anymore. I guess we're not getting rid of that. Like I said, I don't know how to use TradingView, guys. Actually, let's look at a good swing, actually. Where's a good swing? Let's find a big macro swing.
The macro perspective.
Holy cow. Okay, here we go. Let me move this to an...
I will be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom.
Go for it, man. How do you guys delete on TradingView? Ooh, no, I don't want that. Remove. There we go. Okay. Maybe I was using it wrong. Like I said, I don't use TradingView, guys, so I don't know how to use all these different tools. Let's see here. Yeah, even then this wouldn't really add up if you went from this swing high to this swing low. Like, yeah, so I mean, honestly, guys, it's not worth it. Like, the more stuff you have on your chart, the more things you try, it's gonna confuse you guys. I'm not saying not to use it, but I'm not saying I would not use it personally. Okay. Where'd my chat go? I can hear that C-130. Sing us a song over there. Okay, where we got here? Aaron W taking it all in. Yeah, there's a lot to take in. A lot to take in. Let's see here. What do we got? Milano, what's up, man? When's boot camp? Goal for boot camp is to start right after the 4th of July, so that Monday after the 4th of July. I think it's the July 5th, you guys. Yeah, July 5th. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up soon. As soon as we get through all these questions. Let's see. I do look at TV charts to see. Oh, TradingView charts to see what Retail B is thinking, but mostly look at. Hey, see, Crypto Chemist over here. He was using TradingView. He's probably using some of the indicators too. Now he's over here on Exo charts. It's just this is the better way. This is less stress, you guys. Less stress. And you guys also see where the position's at. You don't see positions on candlesticks. Okay. Here you guys can see where responsive buying or selling came in, where auctions didn't get to finish up. There's a lot about market auction theory and things like that we can go over. But these are all things you're going to learn in the boot camp. We have VWAP moving down. So what does this tell us? Possibly we can come back here, see a responsive buy off the VWAP possibly. So if you want to go short, like I said, I don't recommend any of these trades. Basically a weekend, but if you want to go short, you can take a short position possibly back in this point of control right here, or back into this VWAP. Let's see here.
Bro, the
Your
orange
kid's
body
covered
on
in
the
honey,
fire.
long short. What are you guys doing over there, man?
Probably like knock down a freaking a bee's nest or something.
Something, man. I thought you guys get maple up there. What is a long-term goal with the trade group? Oh, good question, Skotsky. So if you guys are still watching, if you're still here, Scott, thank you again for that donation, man. I really appreciate it. The long-term goal with the trading room, right, or the trading group, is basically, we're not going to be having you guys trade for us. We don't have the capital for you guys to trade our money. I mean, actually, there's a possibility that we could start something like that later on, but
That'd be legit.
I don't know if you guys. Well, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Top Step Trader and Earn to Trade. There's ways to do it. It's just you're a lot better off just learning how to trade yourself and then trading your own money, because you're gonna have to pay this whole education, pass their trials, pass their boot camp, and then get into it. And then once you start losing their money, you have to pay some of that back. All right. So it's not a good way to go. But I mean, we could start something like that later on, and I think I'd be more comfortable doing it with people that we've trained up and to do. But at this point right now, the whole point of the trade group is to have you guys caught up on education as far as what is TPO, bring you guys into a live trade room just like this. And we're not going to be asking questions about where you guys are from or anything. We might have a little bit of small banter here and there, but it's all going to be 100% focused on what is happening in the market right now. So the trade room will probably be open for a good 2 hours at a time. We'll probably have a morning session. We'll have like an evening or afternoon session. Like I said, we're going to trade the peak hours of Bitcoin or peak hours, whatever market we're looking at. And eventually, if you guys want to move into the ES, we'll have 2 trading rooms. We'll have an ES trading room and we'll have a Bitcoin trading room. Okay. So the whole goal is basically we'll teach you guys how to trade, how to read the chart, and then when you guys are in the trading room, that's when you guys can be like, hey, do you see this long happening, or how do you feel about this? Or you'll basically be able to hear in as close to real time as possible what Bitcoin Brad is thinking, what C130 is thinking, what I'm thinking. Okay, and like I said, we're not right all the time, but with this thing, our accuracy has gone up a lot more. Okay, we're not blindly looking at candles anymore. With a candle, all you know is the open, the high, the low, and the close. You don't know all this information back here. You don't know where these thin spots are at. You don't know where responsiveness happening. You can see a wick or a tail or something like that, but it's a lot different. Okay, these are single prints right here. These are probably a wick on a 30-minute bar. Like I said, this is where responsive selling came through. This is where shorts are at. This is where if price comes up, these shorts are going to get exited out of their position, turning them to buyers, which can drive the market higher. Okay, so basically the trading room is for a place for you guys to come in, and it's a safe place. It's a place for you guys to talk about how the market's trading, for us to tell you how the market's trading that day in that moment in time, how we see that maybe the rest of the day progressing, and for you guys to have good information with people in there that know kind of the same thing. Okay, I've been involved in trading rooms before. They're great. If you guys are in the right trading room, it's a great thing. If you guys Google Warrior Trader, he has this trading room where he trades penny stocks, he trades gappers, he trades whatever. And that's not my style of trading. I wanted to try that out before. I probably spent like $3,500 on this class. I wasn't into it because like you have to have an account of $25,000. Otherwise you have, pattern day trading rule. When you trade the ES, there's no pattern day trading rule. It's not for futures. It doesn't apply to futures. It only applies to options and equities. Okay. Now, when you guys looking at Bitcoin futures, there's no what's it called? There's no rules at all, really. The SEC is not involved in this, right? That's why you guys have to go through these VPNs. That's why you guys have to trade, basically in the closet, right? You guys can't do it unless you guys live out the country already. Then you guys are okay because you guys are probably a little more lax on your laws. But here, not saying America's always in your best interest, but in this case, it's a 50-50. They're kind of in your best interest because, these markets aren't regulated. There's no central price exchange or anything like that. Like there is in the CME market, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the futures market. This Forex and like this Bitcoin is kind of like the same thing. It's like there's no regulated market, right? Every exchange has their own price. That's why if you go from Binance to Bybit to Coinbase, the futures, you'll see different prices. And futures will always be a different price because you're trading in the future, right? These Bitcoin futures contracts, they can actually close out every end of the month. So if you guys don't understand the market, you guys aren't going to understand when to trade and when really not to trade and when to protect those stop losses very heavily and when to take profits and just get done, get in, get out. Okay. Sometimes when you guys are trading, there's a time when you want to just go to the cash drawer and steal the cash drawer. There's other time when you want to go to the vault and take everything they got. Okay. In these markets right now, in the summertime, just stick to the cash drawer. Just get in, get out, and be done. Okay. Count your winnings at the end of the day. And if you guys are profitable by Thursday, stop trading. Don't give it back to the market. Okay. But I hope that answered your question, Scott Skin. Like I said, thanks again for that $100, man. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. And I wish Bitcoin Brad was here, man. Be going crazy. Let's see.
Yeah, it would be going nuts.
Yeah, man. I wasn't here with the first that you guys had donations on. I was like, they showed me, and I was like, holy cow, you guys are so supportive, and we're so appreciative for it. It's harder and longer to make a quick. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to take these trades right now. There's nothing going on, crypto chemists. Oh, I moved to the U.S. from the. Hey, you're from Palawan, Philippines. Okay, okay. Yeah, you're right. If you guys aren't aware, Philippines is a very cheap place to live. I mean, if you live in Manila, it might be a little more expensive. But we have a lot of people here from Hawaii that are from the Philippines, right? They come here, they work their job for like 20, 30 years or however long to take the retirement check, get Social Security, and they go back to the Philippines. They got like a maid, they got a cook, they got everything going on there. They're living off Social Security. It's great. I mean, if you're from there, you can speak the language. It's awesome. Definitely a place I want to check out.
Sounds nice.
Let's see here. No, it's awesome. I mean, like, I got a lot of places on my list for East Asia, Southeast Asia, Indonesia, and down under, New Zealand, Australia. I got a huge list, man. I'm trying to hit every single continent minus Antarctica because I don't like the cold, and there's nothing to see there. So yeah, I mean, dude, I'm trying. Like I said, 3-4 months I want to be gone until I get homesick for my dogs or for some food over here. But I mean, the rest of the world has great food. I'm not a picky eater. I love food.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. I love food.
Yeah, like crypto Kevin said right there. You could have traded Bitcoin for years with only volume. Yes, you're 100% right. Like I said, moving averages. Like you could have bought every single dip off of the 50, off of the 200, off of the 9, off of the 20, whatever the most popular ones at the time was. Whatever these, crypto people, these on YouTube are telling you to do. That's how you could have traded, right? And it's because they were not professionals in the market. It was just regular people, regular average Joes like us, right? People that thought we could go pro, when we were, playing football in high school, playing basketball in high school, all of us thought we'd go pro, right? Big dream, right? I think it's less than 1% of people actually go professional. It's probably even less than a number than that, right? So imagine all these people like, oh yeah, I can trade Bitcoin, I can do whatever, right? It's all amateurs playing as amateurs. There might have been one or two whales, one or two big people with deep pockets playing it. But recently, you guys have been all infiltrated by big money, and that's what's here, and that's what's gonna stay, right? Big money is not gonna leave Bitcoin. They're getting all these huge gains. You got people like Elon Musk, Grayscale. You got MicroStrategies. There are stocks that are heavily invested in Bitcoin and mining and all that kind of stuff. You know, this is the market, and this is the market, and it's changing, right? For you guys, not a good change yet, but you guys are lucky. We're here. We're gonna help you guys get through these tough times and get through with hopefully ease. With zero, with no more losses, at least more gains than losses, right? Um, let's see. Oh, it's just support for servers. Don't worry. I think he's talking about the boosts. Yeah, if you guys have boosts, try and get us in the server. Right now, I think for the boosts we have. I think if someone added one for right now, I think we have 16 total. Let me see here. Yeah, we have 16 total. To get to level 3, it's 30. I'll put this on my chart or put this on the screen. Since we get to right here, I hit this 7 times, guys. Like I said, I'm being serious about this. Like I said, nothing but the truth from me. We got 50 more emojis, so we're gonna get some Matrix ones. We got the eggplant one for Brad. You guys like that one for some reason. You get better audio quality. We can start streaming on Discord soon. If we get better audio quality, if we get over here to this level 3 perks, we can start getting, more emojis. It's whatever, but we get better quality. Get a URL for the server. Get a 100 megabyte upload limit. I tried,
Oh,
upload
that'd
like
be
3 or 4 pictures
nice.
of my dog yesterday. I couldn't do it. I have to do it one at a time. I thought that was ridiculous, but like I said, Discord is free and it's great, but if you want more perks, you have to pay for it, right? So if you want to get the most out of something, you usually have to pay to play, right? Just like everything else in the market, you got to pay, commissions, exchange fees, all this kind of stuff. Like I said, you have to pay to play. You have to pay, you have to pay to win. You can't win the, what's it called? The lottery without paying, right? Even if it's just $1 or maybe $2, I'm not sure. They don't have the lottery here in Hawaii.
And it's really good to especially when you guys know what we're about. You guys know what the community's about. So it's good to know that at least you're putting your money somewhere that you feel comfortable in. And it's not like you're gambling and saying, oh, this could be a good or a bad thing. It's like we're showing you guys where we're heading at with everything and how it just benefits everybody all around.
We still got 41 people on the stream. We're gonna finish up all these questions, get to everyone's questions. Okay, if you guys have more questions, hurry up and throw them in the chat. Once we get to the very bottom, that's gonna be it for the day. We appreciate all you guys' time. Thank you guys for pressing the like button. If you guys have not pressed the like button, please press the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please turn post notifications on so you guys know every time we get on live. Like I said, every time we get on, we have something good for you guys. We can't, we don't have the structure yet to give you guys, this educational thing or to talk about news or talk about whatever yet. So far the morning is the most consistent of how the platform is set up. But turn the post notification on, turn the or share the thing, like it. Please, that helps us out. That helps get this information out to other people that don't have good information. Okay, we're just here to spread good information and solid information, stuff that we truly support and that we believe in and that we use every single day. All right, so let's finish up these questions, you guys. Like I said, I'm not in a rush to leave, but it's almost closing time. Let me see here. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Bro, you sold me expo charts. Hey, I mean, like I said, I don't I don't sell anything here, but if I want to sell you guys ice in Antarctica, I probably could, But like I said, I'd have to believe in it. I wouldn't sell you guys just to sell you.
Deal.
Delano, you're in the Caribbean. Yeah, hey man, I'm in Hawaii. I got great weather over here. That's the reason I moved to Hawaii was for the weather. I'm originally from Arizona. I think Progressive Martian and Scott Ski can tell you guys it's hot out there. It's an oven. There's no such thing as dry heat. It's just horrible heat, okay? You go there in the wintertime though, but the wintertime you got all these snowbirds that come in from, sorry if you guys from Canada, a lot of them come from Canada, Minnesota, the Northeast, and you go from a population of, let's just say for 1 million to 2 million. It's like it just doubles in the wintertime because the weather's so great out there. But it's only good for like 4 or 5 months out of the year. The rest of the time it's just scorching hot, even if it's not summertime. And so that's one of the reasons after I got out of the Army, left Baltimore, I was like, you know what, I'm not moving back to Arizona. I'm going to go somewhere I enjoy between California and Hawaii and end up in Hawaii and haven't looked back since. Don't come until Australia until summer or springtime, or go north. Hey, thank you for the advice, crypto chemist. And like I said, I will definitely hit you up when I come to Australia. I might have to come there twice. I want to see summer and a winter down there. Oh, Scott, see, you're from North Phoenix. I'm not sure what part of North Phoenix. You're near I'm not too good. Once I get past Tempe, Scottsdale, I'm bad with street names. Phoenix is huge. If you guys never been to Arizona before, it's basically one big city. You have, Tempe, Phoenix in the middle, Scottsdale on the outside, Mesa, Gilbert, Chandler, Apache Junction. Even Ahwatukee is growing in. Glendale. You got Gilbert. You got Queen Creek. It's just one big city. You can never tell when you're driving from one part of the city to the other, unless you're actually from there and you actually know and you're paying attention to the street signs, because it's just one big concrete jungle. Not like New York City, but it's just a lot of freeway out there, and it's free. It's free. It's actual freeway. I mean, your taxes go to it, but it's a freeway. There's no toll roads, which is nice.
It's a taxable freeway.
Crypto chemist says I'll only gay if you push back. I'm not sure what comment that was, but it's only gay if you make eye contact, and not bash anybody that's gay.
So you're saying that
just a joke.
because you were talking about being the first gay married couple in the military.
Oh yeah, exactly. That could have been us, but I think the House that was in at the time, the president, they couldn't get it done in time, and we left, went our separate ways. He went to another duty station, I went to another duty station. I met my wife actually in Korea, so I actually ruined it for us in the beginning. But we could have been the first Army, gay couple in the married, whatever. It'd been all fraud, and good thing I'm out now because can't get in trouble for it. But it'd been a good 5 minutes of fame in the paper, and some BH to live off post, because living in the barracks is horrible unless you're in the Air Force and the Navy. They got the nice housing for some reason.
Oh, dude, yes, dude.
I don't get it, to be honest. I don't get it. They do.
Their E4s get BH.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. They got they have less dangerous work. They have better living conditions, and Army get hand-me-downs. Actually, the Marines get hand-me-downs, but the Marines have way nicer gear. Like they have better vests, better equipment. Their stuff's made by like Arc'teryx because they got a cool general. It says like, hey, let's use stuff that you guys are buying. This is a rant, but like the Army, they give you the worst gear, right? It's like they give you stuff that, oh, this politician knows this guy that makes this stuff, and it's just like, hey man, handshake deal. I'm gonna pocket some of this money more than likely, and we're gonna give you the crappiest stuff at the highest cost, right? That's the way government works. It's like they're spending our money. It's like you guys get the most crap stuff, and we're gonna pay the most expensive thing for it, right? One thing I'm actually a fan of here in Hawaii is like the police actually let you buy your own vehicle at a certain point, and they'll pay a stipend for it. But it's like if you have your own vehicle, you're gonna take better care of that car, right? So I think that's pretty smart. And if you guys are like, I take care of everyone's stuff the way I would take care of mine, but not everyone has the same mentality. You go to places that are rentals and these just get trashed, right? Because like, oh, it's not mine, whatever, I don't care. But I wasn't brought up or I wasn't raised that way, Hey, thank you for putting the link to the Exo chart, long short. We have a great community. Everyone's here supportive. Like I said, if we can't answer your questions, we can't get to you guys. Someone in here will probably get to you guys before I do, because I'm super slow, as you can tell. Sorry, 7:30.
No, you're good, man. You're good. Chilling, bro. We out here.
Hey, Professor Martian, are you by the Superstition Mountain? Are you live by the mountains? Because that's really pretty over there. Oh, 17 Freeway in Dove Valley. Oh, you're far, man. Yeah, you know what, Scottsy? A lot of people coming in from California, man. A lot of people coming from California. It's about the same weather, a little hotter, and if you're not by the beach, it's the same thing pretty much, right? Taxes are a little bit less, but yeah, a lot of people come from California into Arizona, Colorado, Texas, trying to get away from those taxes, man. Horrible taxes out there. 7,000 coins, 7,000 indicators. Yep. Don't need any of those indicators. Yeah, like I said, if I come back to the the valley, Progressive Martian and Skotsky, meet me at a friend of a friend. He owns Goldwater Brewery. It's out in Scottsdale off Goldwater Boulevard. And yeah, they opened a second location, East Mesa, so it's closer to you now, Progressive Martian. Check that place out. They got some awesome craft brews. I went to junior high with the guy, and he's more of a friend at this point, but awesome place, awesome beer, good time out there. Where are we at here? Yeah, crypto chemistry fibs are probably better for like a daily chart, weekly. It just gives you an area. It's just another math problem, right? What is 50% of the retrace from the high to low? It's just another math problem. It has nothing to do with trading. It has to do with math. That's what these moving averages are. Is it an uptrend or is it a downtrend? But if you know market structure, a higher high and a higher high and a higher low is an uptrend, okay? A lower high and a lower low is a downtrend. Pretty simple. Let's see here. The more you guys can make this as complicated as you want to, and I've made it very complicated for myself at one point. I've simplified it. It's a lot easier, a lot less stress, guys. All right, we're down to 36 people. Like I said, it doesn't matter how many people are watching. I want to get through all the questions for you guys. Hey Alex, good job, man. Stop working on indicators. Awesome. You know, they really don't work. They work some of the times, but not all the time. They work a lot less than they actually do work, okay? Is the boot camp for no, Sean Waffle. So the boot camp is not for the people that won the raffle. We're gonna actually Brad has a whole course. We have a whole course built about trading, okay? But we're all fixated on TPO right now. Like we love TPO. You know, if this was an IPA, I don't know what my favorite IPA beer would be, but you know, I like IPAs, and that's kind of like trading, right? This style of trading. You know, I'm not going to drink a Bud Light or Coors Light. You know, that was high school back in the day in college, and I didn't have any money. You know, if I have a beer, I want to have like one or two and kind of be out for the night. Um, so you know, we're going to teach you guys TPO first. You know, and then from TPO, after everyone gets through the TPO boot camp that wants to, and we might even be able to do an alternating schedule like Monday, Wednesday, Friday TPO, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is the other course, right? But if you guys want to be in the trade room, it has to be TPO first, TPO boot camp. You guys gonna get a little badge in the Discord, TPO verified, TPO certified, something like that, right? And then you know, but the TPO boot camp will be for the first 1,000. You guys have first dibs on classes. It'll be open to you guys first and ladies first, and you guys will have special pricing first. And then after that, we'll have everyone that came in afterwards, okay? Because like since Brad's come into Discord, I don't know if you guys noticed, it has grown a lot, a lot. I think it's actually doubled almost since we've been in there,
Oh, it's
and
been
since
running.
Brad's been there. Okay, so I think we just over 1,300 now or something like that. It's huge. I mean, I think when it came in, it was like just around 600.
One thousand four
Let me
hundred two.
yeah, so it's doubled, you guys. I mean, this is like less than a month. And the thing is, like, if you guys are getting good content, you guys are gonna stay, right? And we want to keep you guys here. And we have a lot of content to give you guys, a lot. And it's all valuable information. It's all worthwhile information, okay? We're not gonna hold you hostage and keep you guys in Discord. Go travel the Discords. Go check out all the other places, okay? If you guys find good value there, find good value. It's great, okay? There's a lot of good information out there. There's not one way to do things. We just have a very, very good way of doing things, okay? And we want to share that with you guys. We want to keep sharing with you. A lot of you guys have already seen the plays. You guys have seen Brad call them out on the live stream. You guys have seen his what's it called, post come in on the TPO Bitcoin channel. You've seen it come in on the admin trade alerts. Go back and add up his win rate. Okay, I'm trying to have a C130 do a highlight reel of all his wins and losses, basically every trade and how many's worked out. We can throw up a percentage for you guys. Like I said, I'm very confident his trade win rate right now is probably in the 90%, and that's very, very, very high. Actually, if anyone else ever tells you that they're 80, 90% profitable, they're probably full of you know what, okay? Like I said, right now he's 90% profitable in the Bitcoin market. Like I said, it's still run by, you know, a lot of the amateurs out there, what I call amateurs, and then the pros are like invading and coming in after. But, you know, soon it's going to be all pros one day, and then the win rate probably it's not going to be as high, okay? It'll probably be like, you know, close to 60, 70%. But you only need to be 40% profitable, or 40, you only need to win 40% of your trades to be profitable or close to break even, you guys. You don't have to win every trade. You guys are 60% profitable. That is excellent. Okay. You guys can be 50% profitable and be still very profitable. 40% is about that break even point where if you cut your losses like you should be and take your profits where you're at, you're going to kind of be around that break even. But once you guys get to 50% profitable, you guys will be making it. Trust me, professional traders out there are not 50 or not, you know, 80, 90% profitable. They're about 67, 70% if they're lucky profitable. Like I said, you only need to be right 2 out of 3 times. Okay, that's about 60%. So like I said, don't go out there for the number. Just trade the process and trade the plan. Like Brad says, trade your plan. Let's see, fib retracement. Yeah, so there's a fib retracement. Like I said, I suck at drawing stuff on TradingView. If you guys come to Ninja Trader one day, I'll show you guys the tools on Ninja Trader. But there's a fib retracement from 0 to 100 up to the top if you're trying to do a high to low, and there's a 0 to 100 from, you know, the low to the or the high to the low, and there's some that draw both sides for you on the swing, so you can know kind of which way if the price starts falling or going. But like I said, don't really use fib lines. You know, sometimes they come handy, but like I said, it's just a math problem. You know, I can't do the math that fast, and that's why there's an indicator for that. Same thing with the VWAP, the moving average, and all that stuff, right? Even the MACD is a few different time frames crossing over, and that's what it is. It's a big math problem, you guys. And you actually guys can look at what the math problem is. It's based on the open, the high, low, close the bar, and all other kind of stuff. It's crazy. It's all math, you guys. And math does not beat the market, by the way. You guys can be a mathematician. You guys will never figure out the market. I promise you that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yep. Anthony Flores, Crypto Chemist, definitely giving the 411, you guys. And you know, Crypto Chemist is one of our mods in the community, guys. So you know, if he says something, you know, give him some attention. All right, he knows what he's talking about. All right. And Skotsky says, yes, sir. TYVM. I'm not sure what TYVM stands for, but let me know. Let's see. 250. Oh yeah, I'm not going to Antarctica, man. Like I said, it's not even on my list. I don't even want to go there. maybe I can go there as a nurse. Actually, I can go there as a nurse. I've actually had job offers to go to Antarctica for like research and stuff, but I choose not to.
That's
I like the
legit.
warm, like the tropical warm weather. There's not a lot of humidity here. Actually, it's very very nice. You guys, come move here if you can. It's but there's a housing shortage, so just so you're aware.
What you say, TYVM?
Yeah, what does that stand for?
I mean, I don't know what it stands for. I'm pretty sure it stands for thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Got you, man. I'm horrible with short text language. Like ever since I was younger, I had one of those like sidekicks and you could type the whole entire message. So I didn't use too much of the thing. Like I knew girls in school would be like, typing under their desk and stuff, like
Mm.
ta 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 on their phones, like
TTYL.
the yeah, exactly when the
Yeah.
razors came out, and they could just dude, it's like typing on the computer. They didn't have to look, and they could. I was so impressed. But I was horrible at that, so I just got one of those T-Mobile sidekicks back in the day, and then the iPhone came out, and never looked back since. Alec K is 3% daily profit. We don't measure profits in percentage, right? We don't, So for us, if you guys like, and everything I relate back to is the ES because that's what I know. I'm not gonna tell you guys stuff I don't know about. But we measure everything in points, right? So for Brad and I, like our goal is to hit 10 points a day. And the nice thing about the ES is, if you trade one contract, 10 points is $500. You trade two, it's 1,000. You trade three, it's 1,500. You trade four, it's 2,000. And just it's a product that you can scale. Okay, so once you guys get comfortable trading the ES and train the MES, you can get one contract, and once you guys get that success rate that's high enough, you get that 60% success rate, you get that 70% success rate. You're cutting your losses when you're supposed to, you're taking profit when you're supposed to. You just start adding more contracts. You go from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3, and you might go crazy one day and be like, oh, 6, because just something happens and you see it, and that stuff works out all the time like that. Not every time. I mean, saying you see it happen. It's like a boxer or a fighter. You see someone getting ready to turn and pivot that foot, a punch is about to come, a kick is about to land, right? There's like this body language when you guys are fighting. You guys, a lot of power comes from your hips. So if you guys see people turning their foot, pivoting, if you guys see someone looking down, he's not an experienced fighter. Fighter should be looking at you, all this kind of stuff. So, there's a lot of ways to make these analogies, but we don't look at a percentage daily. We're looking for taking 10 points, right? 10 points can happen very fast. In a market like this, very, very slow, okay? But we look at just how many points we can get. We have a daily goal of how much money we want to make. That 10 points could be with one contract. That 10 points could be with 10 contracts, right? So it all depends on the day. Like most I've ever made in the ES is about $15,000, and the most I've ever lost in the day is probably at $30,000, you guys. So it's a two-way street. I don't tell you how much I can make because it's not possible to make $15,000 every single day unless you have a large size account that can take those small dips down, right? And same thing with the losses. Like I said, losses come very fast. Okay, if you guys over leverage your account, same thing within Binance. If you guys over leverage, you get wiped out. In NinjaTrader or any of these future markets, you buy too many contracts at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, you get stopped out very fast. Okay, so you guys have to trade within your limitations. Okay, let's see here. Long shorts, hey, it's always personal, man. Like I said, I'm gonna give you guys 100%. I got nothing to hide, and right now there's no action in this market. It's just horrible. Like we're starting to make some little, we made this high on K period right here, but L we're making a one-time framing down. We're gonna see M right here probably make another one-time framing down. If you guys are gonna go short, I would get short into the point of control right here. And like I said, this right here is the time point of control, and then if you guys want to get into the VWAP right here, this would be my price targets. If you guys have 1, 2, and 3, like I said, I would not trade these markets, but you are seeing value being put in here, right? And so value is based on like what you think, right? C-130 could think this Corvette is worth $100,000, and it might, right? There's a shortage of Corvettes right now, the new ones, right? Those really nice looking
Oh, the
ones.
C8s, bro. I was looking
Yeah,
at
right.
those. Yeah.
So everything, and that's another thing we're gonna teach you about is the market is all about supply and demand. Just like I told you about earlier, there's no selling in the market. It's all buying. All these funds are sitting on markets. They're sitting on stocks. That's why price keeps going up. If they dumped the funds of Apple and just sold 20% of the stock, I think it would be worth like $50 today. All right. It's all about how much supply and demand is out there. So you guys can see they're building up supply right now, right? They're putting value in this area, value, supply, whatever you want to call it. They're putting in value into this area. All they need to do is continue putting value into this area. Then they can take the market, they can build a position, and they can take it up to where how far they can get, right? They can take it only as high as they can go themselves, and they need people like us to buy in and see the trend because, like I said, they're going to start the trend, right? They're the trend setters, right? Everyone out here, remember you guys remember Ed Hardy T-shirts and Affliction T-shirts and all that stuff, right? Someone started wearing that stuff, right? They were the trend. Oh, here we go, going down. Like I said, point of control. Gonna see some buying, staying around here. We want to see this flush through. We had a lot of selling right here. We want to see this come back into the open. Like I said, responsive buying will happen off the open, and we can break through J period. Like I said, we might be able to see a spill into G possibly, but I would take profits out here at the VWAP. All right. back to the Affliction Ed Hardy t-shirts, someone set the trend, right? And then other people thought it was cool and they got into it, right? That's the way the market works. Someone sets a trend, it's the market maker, it's big money. They start the up or the down move, and we just pile onto it, okay? This is like a bus, you get on they're leaving the bus station, they know the route, right? We're standing at a random bus stop. We don't know if they're going how far here or how far down there, but we know they're going in a certain direction, right? Hopefully. We don't have a bus map, nothing like that, right? We just know where the route has been before, and we're hoping it goes possibly in our favor again, right? So we hop on the bus. We got to figure out when to get off, right? The bus ticket costs the same to get on, but how much time you spend on there is up to you. It doesn't cost money to get off the bus, but in this case, the market it does. So we just broke through the daily point of control. We broke through the TPOC, the time point of control. Like I said, I would close out a position here at open, and I would start moving my stop loss down. If you guys got into the trade, or if you're already in the trade earlier, move that stop loss right here to the bottom of L or somewhere. That's what I would do, okay? Like I said, we're pitting in volume in this node right here. We're pitting more volume. You see this volume growing over here. We're growing. Let me get the pen out. Okay, so we got volume growing right here, okay? We have delta negative growing right here. Like I said, that was that spot earlier. We have the time point of control. We have the daily point of control. We have the daily open. It's like a triple whammy right here, guys. If price stays underneath, it's not coming back for a while. We're putting in value above this area. The sellers are trying to push it down. This is your profit target right here, VWAP. The previous day point of control possibly, but like I said, we got to see if we're going to break this H period over here, and then we can come into the G's. But like I said, if we don't come down, we might even one tick this J where they fake us out. Looks like it's a down move. So protect your profits, protect your resources, protect your capital, okay? Nothing I tell you guys more than to protect yourself, all right? Protect your gains. What do we got over here while the market is making its moves? Great stream. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. It's just trying to give you guys as much info and content as we can. Hawaii, Hawaii is a great place, you guys. It's very expensive to live here, but I love it here. Honestly, a place like here, you could live in a shack, and that's all you need. The people are very nice here. No one judges you for the type of clothes you wear, the kind of car you drive, the type of house you live in. People here are so nice, I love it here. Just don't come here with the ego, because you guys will get beat down on the beach, I promise. It doesn't happen as much often, but it still happens. There's some true local people here.
This man.
Swear. Good thing I knew how to fight before I came here. But no, I don't have that ego, so I don't get into fights anymore. But Brad can tell you, I got into some fights before. Not me and him personally, but other people. Let's see here. When watching the stream on a cell phone, it's almost Crypto Diggs. I'm sorry, man. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw that. I will start saying the price level. So M period right now, it is at, getting ready to come to the open, which is 36,690. The daily point of control is just under 37,000. So like I said, I'm trying to see if price will come in to break this. We got to see if it comes to this J low. This J low is 36,675. H low will be 36,575. It's the same thing as if you pull up your trading view. If you can, it's the bottom of the candles, okay? The bottom of the candles on the 30-minute chart are the same as these lows, okay? So at least that'll help you out and give you some price reference that you can see on your phone. I apologize, man. Like I said, I'm trying to make it through every single part of the question, but I'll remember that for the future, okay? What do we got here? Love the 100%. Yeah, I think we've had maybe like 1 or 2 dislikes, you guys, and that's whatever. I don't care. I'm not here for the likes. I'm not here for whatever. I'm here to give you guys some good info. I hope you guys are getting great info. On the cell phone listening also. Yeah, like it's if you guys are listening, hope you guys aren't driving and trying to look at your phone either. Hope you guys are at home. But if not, get an iPad. Get an iPad with 5G on there or 4G. There's no 5G in this area, and if it is, it's T-Mobile. It's not that good. But get yourself a 5G iPad. It doesn't cost that much these days. Go ahead and you can get Exo charts right on your iPad. I tried it out the other day on mine. I have like a Gen 2 iPad. It still pulled it up nicely, you guys. So go ahead and get an iPad if you guys are mobile and check out Exo charts. That's the one thing I like about Exo charts too, is because you can pull it up on your iPad. Like NinjaTrader, you can't use on an iPad. You can get on a Surface, but I don't want to get a Surface. You could do TradingView on your iPad. So like if we can make a TradingView for you, or making an indicator, quote unquote indicator for you guys of TPO on TradingView, we'd love to and we want to. That's definitely our plan. But we're trying to. But yeah, get an iPad if you guys are on your phone. They're not too much these days. You can get the the 4G LTE. You can get the older iPads. They still have enough speed for what you guys are doing here. As long as you're not an artist or doing Adobe or something like that, you don't need the pros, right? You can go get the other stuff and it'll be just as fast for you guys.
I got the Pen with mine too, bro. It's so nice.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
No, dude. Yeah, I bought my dad one of the iPad
the iPad Pro for Christmas last year. Unfortunately, the new one just came out, and his doesn't have cellular. The other one has
Oh,
cellular, but at Costco they didn't have the cellular one. So I think probably for Father's Day or something, maybe I'll get him the new one and maybe get myself one too, because you gotta treat yourself
oh,
sometimes, you
dude,
guys.
yeah, they're worth it, man.
Yeah, Progressive Martian ES, man, is the S&P 500 futures contracts. Okay, so I'll say ES a lot is the S&P 500 futures contracts. The NQ is the Nasdaq. The YM is the Dow. The RTY is the Russell 2000. CL is oil, and there's a whole bunch of other acronyms for them or symbols for them. BTC is Bitcoin. MBT is micro Bitcoin. MES is micro ES. There's a lot of stuff to trade on futures, man. I'm not trying to push you guys that way, but I'm trying to show you guys other opportunities. Okay. Um, yeah, pipe. Yeah, you gotta be careful on pipe. Those North Shore swells, man. I can't surf. I'm 250 pounds, you guys. Like I don't do well on a surf. I can do a stand-up paddleboard, but it's gotta be enough to support my weight. Let's see here. Hey, appreciate Crypto Digs, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Crypto Chemist, Progressive Martian, Dier, Alex, all you guys for being in here. Let's see what do you got to say, Alex. Remember, if it's the first follower who really starts the trend, exactly, man. You're 100% true. You're 100% true. And in the markets, we're following the trend, right? That's why they say the trend is your friend. I mean, it's another way to talk about it. Hey, Dier. Hey, Hallies aren't bad, man. My dad's a Hallie. It's all right. But yeah, it's people from the mainland that come over sometimes and think they can just do whatever, and they don't respect the beach, and they just leave trash all over the place, or they think it's their wave, just because they're here. You just gotta you gotta be respectful of where you're at. You gotta be aware of your surroundings, just like the market. Respect the market. Be aware of your surroundings. There's sharks all over this market. There's whales all over this market. If you guys like these analogies, let me know. Could go all day about them, but you guys have to respect the market. This is not your game. This is their game. You guys are on their turf. You guys are on their territory. You guys have to do things their way. Okay. Doinked, welcome, man. Hey, it's all right. We'd rather have you here than later. Hit that thumbs up on the like, you guys, or like. Oh, I can't even talk anymore. Hit the thumbs up on the video, guys, and hit the share button and press the notification. Doink, press the notification. All right. You guys will have notifications when we hop on the stream. When we hop on stream, we always have something good to give you guys. We're never gonna keep sharing the same info over and over. We're not gonna keep sharing this crossover happened here and this green dot here and red dot. I mean, you guys have seen enough of that. There's enough of that junk on YouTube already. You guys probably had enough of it already. We're here to give you guys something fresh every single time. It might be a life story, it might be a trading story, it might be something about the markets, but we're gonna give you guys something good every single time. Alex, the Uber driver. Hey, man, you know what? That's another thing, man. If you guys want to work for yourselves, find other ways to make money from home. Like what Alex just said, Uber driving, that's a way to make money. Drive for DoorDash. Make sure what you're doing is worth your time. Like I said, time to value, TTV. It doesn't just stand for the trade that stands for time to value. Make sure you're getting paid for your time. So you can try Uber driving. I know of a person out here, and I don't want to sound racist, but they're Filipino. They don't have any education. They're straight from the islands. They drive a Cadillac Escalade or a Ford, or a Lincoln Navigator, and they drive it so they can get the Uber Black, right? They make money, a lot of money driving Uber, you guys. There's ways to make money. You just got to find out what the best way is to do. I used to rent my cars on Turo. I used to have 3 Jeeps out here. I was making a decent amount of money on them. And, I was what's called renting cars out here because in Hawaii everyone thinks they need a Jeep, everyone thinks they need a convertible like a Mustang or Camaro. And so I did some market research, bought a couple Jeeps, and I started doing I started renting cars or Jeeps on Turo, and it was great until the pandemic happened. And then my dad's like, you better sell those cars, get rid of them, and I was just like, you're right, I probably should. So I did. Eventually I sold them last year in June. I might start doing that again because honestly it's such an easy job. I can meet people from all over the world. I've met people from New Zealand. I think they gave me like a jade rock necklace. They gave me some cool stuff. I mean, I've met people all over. I had this one girl come in. She was training for the Olympics over here, and she was from Russia. But I think, yeah, she was swimming for the Russian team. And she rented my car for like a month. And then, I didn't really get to know her, but, it's just interesting, these people that you meet, right? You never know who you're going to meet. It's awesome. So, if you guys do Uber, try it out. If you guys want to rent your car on Turo, just make sure you guys do your research. If you guys ever want any advice, just hit us up. We're not here just for trading advice. We can give you guys, some life advice, some other stuff. It's all about community. Just like I said before, once we get a little bigger following, I want to start like a community page where it's just like community resources. If we got people, like I said, long short in here does woodwork. If you guys want to get some gifts, maybe for Father's Day or Mother's Day or for Christmas, hit him up. He makes some really cool stuff. He's Ember Coal Fire, I think, on Instagram. Like I said, there's another member in a thing that's a juice bar. So if you guys are over in Flagstaff, check him out. Like I said, I want to turn this into more just trading. It's a huge community that we have and that we're building, that we're growing. Thanks to you guys are helping grow, because every time you guys hit like, hit subscribe, hit share, every time you guys come into the Instagram and hit share on your thing, with the other friends, share it to your story. That's helping us. It's helping us out. Like I said, Long Short probably never came in this community thinking, hey, I'm gonna sell all my stuff to these people. But I saw the stuff he did, and I think he's a good guy, and I think he does great work. And I would buy his stuff. And now we're gonna have some fidget spinners, probably custom made by Long and Short. So we're gonna make some fidget spinners for you guys. They're not gonna be the light up ones yet. We're gonna have some cool ones that are metallic, shiny, with our logo printed on it. Those would be like the cheap made in China ones. No offense if you guys made from China. I was made in Korea. Whatever. But we're gonna have some premium ones made by Long and Short. So they're gonna be custom handmade. Maybe
Straight
you
from
can
the
burn the
community,
logo into it or something like that. Yeah, exactly. This isn't you guys know how Facebook started. It just started as a frat thing, right? You had to know somebody to get into Facebook. You had a Harvard email address to get in. Then it turned, you have to have a .edu email address to get in, and all this kind of stuff, right? So basically, hey, welcome, Rugs, man. So that's how. If you guys don't know the history of how things started, just read about how things started. Like, it's crazy how things started. Like I said, for Facebook, you needed a Harvard address, to get in. You had to be invited by someone else who's already on Facebook, and then you had you had to have a college, like a .edu address to get in and all that stuff. And then it turned into, you had to know somebody to get in, and then it just became an open platform. Now there's like, how many billions of people on Facebook, right? How much time you guys spend on Facebook? It's insane. You can go there to buy something. You go there to, look at an ad. You can go there to find an apartment. You go there to buy a house. It's crazy how much things you can do on Facebook, right? But like I said, if something's for free, you're the product, right? So they're sitting there taking your information, selling it to other people, doing whatever else with it. Like I said, you're still getting some value from Facebook, but you guys are also being used by Facebook too. So like I said, everything's a two-way street. If you guys look at everything in life, basically everything in life comes down to business, right? And I don't mean it's a money exchange for a money exchange or for a good or service, but for C139, if you look at it from a business standpoint, and I'm putting air quotes in there, a business standpoint, right? He's not paying me anything, I'm not paying him anything, but I'm giving him my time, he's giving me his time, right? And the nice thing is we enjoy each other's time, right? So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a good business. It's a mutual business benefit, right? Like I said, I'm not preaching education so much, but I think education is good. Like I said, it doesn't matter what your education is. It doesn't matter if you guys want to go to school. It doesn't matter if you guys want to become a doctor, a lawyer, a pharmacist, a teacher, whatever it is. If you guys want to become a firefighter, police officer, if you guys want to go to the military, if you guys want to do, become a refrigeration mechanic or auto mechanic, if you guys want to work HVAC, if you want to work electrician, plumber, whatever, education is important, right? If you guys want to be a stock trader, you have to have an education, right? But where do you go to get those educations? Is up to you guys. And like I said, if I was to go back to school, I went to a community college first, because even though the military, the GI Bill paid for everything, why would I go to a place that's going to be further away, cost more money, and all this other kind of stuff, right? You're getting the same information basically everywhere you go, right? Then I went to University of Maryland, finished up my bachelor's of nursing from there. Then afterwards, I came to Hawaii. I thought I was going to go back in the military as an officer, as a nurse, and I was like, screw it. I don't want to deal with that thing again. I'm too smart for the military. No offense to anybody in the Army, but if you know how it is, you know how it's run. If you're smart, or one of the smarter, brighter people, it's not a good place to be in. They shut that stuff down very fast. They like conforming people. They don't like ideas. And so I went back to school for business, because I was like, I'm tired of being at the bedside for a nurse. So I was like, maybe I want to be a CEO of a hospital. I want to really help out the nurses of the hospital, because they're the true backbone. They do all the work. I mean, there's a huge team support, right? You got janitors, you got people who do maintenance of the building, you have doctors, the pharmacists, the techs, everyone in the hospital, they all make the thing work, right? But honestly, you could probably remove everyone but the doctor, everyone but the nurse, and that nurse will do everything. They'll answer the phones, they'll clean the beds, they'll clean the area, they'll fix something. The nurse can do pretty much anything, guys. And so like, they're a huge backbone, and they don't get treated very well in the hospital. So my goal was to do that. Then COVID happened, and I saw how things were running, and I saw the future of healthcare, and I was like, what? I really don't want to be part of this. Let me get out of this. Let me do something different. So I went to school for 4 years, almost 6 years actually, because you have to take prereqs to get into nursing school and stuff, right? And so kind of, I didn't waste it. It was a good education. It's a fallback plan, right? It's a good job. It's a good career, but I wouldn't go back and do it again if I had the choice. I'd go back, I'd trade stocks or something, guys. I'd learn something else. Going to school for my master's in business with concentration in healthcare management. I wanted to be a CEO of a hospital. That was the goal. And after doing this, I was just like, what? I'm still going to finish the schoolwork. I'm only, a couple classes short, so I'm almost done. 10 more days, 9 more days. and then I'll be done. Then I'll have more time with you guys, to be honest. This is great. So, like I said, get an education, something. It doesn't matter what it is, but everything in life requires some kind of education. It doesn't matter if it's a trade school, if you're an apprentice, if you go to traditional school. Just make sure what you guys are going to school for is worth your time. Don't go to school to be, a poet. You don't need to go to school to be a poet. You don't need to go to school to be a musician. You can just be those things, right? And that's what entrepreneurs are. They just go out and they just do things, right? You don't need to go be an entrepreneur. Just go and do it, right? That's crazy that they have a class on how to be an entrepreneur. It's like saying, I don't even know how to compare
How to
it to, but
drink water.
yeah, it's just so silly, right? You just go out and do it, right? So yeah, guys, check out his woodwork. It's awesome, right? Like I said, long short. Let me know when you're ready to make some of those samples. You can send it to me. I'll pay you for them, and then we'll check them out. And if, like I said, if it's quality, if I get in my hand, we like it, we're gonna put it on the site to sell. We're gonna have premium fidget spinners, you guys. Let me see here. Has anyone have any more questions? Anyone have anything like this thing ran on long? I'm sorry, C130. I know you didn't want to stay on this long, but
Oh no, you're good, bro. You're good. I'm loving this, man. I'm loving this.
yeah. Like I said, just this is what we want to do when we're gaming. We want to do something else. We don't want to stare at this thing, right? This is getting boring to us right here. This is a bad time to trade out. If you guys went short, I hope you guys are out. Okay, get out. If you guys are in profit, get out. Okay, this is basically market sitting here doing nothing. This is where the market will dump down some more or rip back up, and you don't want to be sitting there on the opposite side of that. Okay, like I said, trading is basically a 50-50 coin, guys. You can basically flip a coin, go long, go short. You're gonna probably nail the trade 50% of the time. Like I said, you only need to be profitable, to win 50% of the time to be profitable. Okay.
If you're like super good with like risk management, you could probably
that's what I'm saying, right?
Coin flip, you could probably
exactly. That's the next part, right? Just because we flip the coin, go long or short, that's basically pressing buy or sell, right? Like I said, anyone can be a trader. Anyone can press the button. All the time comes in from the screen time, okay? So if you guys just want to trade, you might as well flip the coin and press buy or sell if it's heads or tails, okay? But if you guys want to learn how to trade and get that risk management in, because risk management comes in before the trade even starts, okay? You have to know where you're going to get in, where your stop's going to be, and where you're going to take profit is. That's the trade plan, you guys. And when we have the TPO bootcamp, when we have the further education, everything's going to be highlighted like that, okay? But at the end of the day, you are the one pressing the button, not us, okay? We're going to be there to pick you guys back up or to praise you when you make good decisions, all right? But you guys are the ones pressing the button at the end of the day, okay? It's all up to you guys. All up to you guys. And if I'm talking fast, just let me know, guys, because I talk fast a lot. So just please let me know, all right? If you guys can't understand me, press A1 in the chat. If you guys cannot understand me, press A1 in the chat because, like I said, I talk very fast. But if you're listening on replay, pin to half speed, you'll be all right.
That's the perks of watching it on replay.
Yeah, so Alex, you're bringing up a lot of good stuff, man. You can do Flex Drive for Amazon. I think they pay like $20-25 an hour, something like that. Yeah, long short. And if you guys have a 9-to-5 job, right? And this is where I'm talking about, like, I'm a fan of multiple streams of income. So if you guys have a 9-to-5 job, let's just say you guys work at Walmart, right? You're a cashier at Walmart. That money should be for paying your bills, for paying the stuff that you need, right? You need food on the table, you need utilities, you need a roof over your head, you need hopefully, you need a vehicle to get you from point A to point B. But if you don't need it, then, walk to work, take a bike to work, right? You know what the best way to make money is to not spend it, you guys. If you don't spend money, you'll have more money. And that's the fastest way to make more money is just stop spending it. Just like if you guys want to lose weight, write down every single thing that you eat and put into your mouth and count up how many calories you're putting at the end of the day. You'll be surprised how much food you actually eat. And you go back and look at it like, holy cow, I didn't know. Yeah, you just didn't know because it's not something you put a lot of thought into, right? Instead of spending all this money on your credit card, I mean, I'm a guilty person. I hate cash. But my dad's a person, he spends cash. He likes cash, and he's not a drug dealer or anything like that, so that's not why he likes cash. But he likes to spend cash because if he has $1,000 in his wallet, he knows he has $1,000. When he spent $1,000, he spent $1,000. When you go to spend your credit card, $100 for food, $200 for this, you spend money on that. It's like I think you can even buy lottery tickets now with your credit card. It's insane. You can buy Bitcoin with your credit card, right? So don't be falling into this trap of buying stuff with money you don't have, right? And so basically what I'm saying is use your mainstream income to support yourself, to pay your bills, right? That should be what you guys using for your main support to pay your bills. Go get a side job, go get a side hustle, right? And I'm gonna get to your comment in a second, Anthony. I think you're great, man. And thank you, Rugs. I appreciate it. So no, my dad, he just told me one day I speak fast, and I've had professors in school, I'm giving presentations, they say I speak fast, but you know what? Maybe they're just kind of slow.
So see things on the right side,
yeah, exactly. I'm not artistic at all. I have great artistic ideas, but I cannot put pen to paper to save my life. So what we're talking about, yeah. So I have a main study, and hey, 420. Hey, it's 420 somewhere, man. We're always having a good time. Like I said, I love weed. I love pot. I love marijuana, ganja, whatever you want to call it. I love it. It's way better than alcohol, you guys. And I can't wait till it's legal in all 50 states. For you lucky people up in Canada, it's already legal. If you live in Netherlands, Amsterdam, it's already legal. One day, America will get its head out its butt and make it legal, okay? But yet they'll make alcohol, which is the worst thing, cigarette, worst thing. Like I said, I've worked in the ER all my career as a nurse, worked as a medic. Alcohol is horrible for you guys, horrible. You know, it's okay in moderation, but it's horrible for you guys. I've never seen anyone die from smoking marijuana. Um, Okay, so back to the thing. So you have your main source of income, get a side job. You know, there's so many ways to make money from your phone these days. And I'm not talking about trading, okay? Trading is something we're going to bring up later. That can be your third, fourth stream income. Hey, do the smart, man. Grow food. That's very smart. That's a good way. You know where your source of food is coming from, and then you know that it's and you know that's good quality. What does it say? How about it's legal? What? It's legal in Hungary? I'm coming there too. All right, we're gonna have a good time. Like I said,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna call it a world tour, right? Because I do want to travel the world. That's the one thing I didn't get to do. You know, I joined the army as soon as I turned 18. I got to go to one place. I went to Korea. You know, I've been a little bit out of the country, like Mexico and Canada, Japan, and Dominican Republic. But I really want to travel. I really want to put a backpack on, just go, have no schedule. I'm finally to the point in my life where I can actually do that. So, excuse me. And I really want to meet all you guys. You guys are a great community, and like this is another thing I'm talking about. The more people we get, the more people I'm gonna get to see and have drinks with. Okay, and let me see here. So back to the point, back to the story, and I'll cut this, guys, at the end of the day. Unless you guys, if you guys want me to keep going, just put a 2 into the chat, and we'll go as long as we can until C130 falls asleep. Okay. I don't know if you had any drinks tonight. You know, do you have any drinks tonight, C130?
Oh no, man. I might though. You know.
Did you crack that? Did you crack that bang?
No, I haven't yet, bro. I'm holding tight. I'm holding tight.
And we're gonna game. If you guys are up all night, if you guys aren't working tomorrow, come play some video games with us. Okay. Max 10 or 20 minutes left. All right. So you have a 2 source of income. You know, find an Uber job, find an Amazon Drive job, find Turo, find something that you guys can do that's not going to break your bank. Okay. Like I think I saw Anthony Flores says, hold on, where did it go? He says, I have a 21 Corolla. Most of my bread comes from Instacart. Hey, that's another, yeah, it's another gig right there, right? I used to have a Flex, but got booted. I do a bunch of, hey, you know what? Exactly, right? There's 2 ways you can work, right? And you can go show up to a 9 to 5 physically and get a job, right? If you guys, you know, want to put a little bit more effort into it, and you guys don't have to worry about like, you know, benefits and healthcare, which I know it's a huge deal, you know, then you can do these little side gigs, right? You know, if you live in California, I think they're actually trying to turn these side gigs, even giving, you know, professional dancers, I'll call them, you know, benefits because they get paid the same as like, what's it called? They get the payment servers, right? Like minimum wage, like, you know, $3 an hour, something like that, I think. So no, he's not falling asleep. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just probably talking over him too much, and
Oh, no,
I
you're
don't want to
good,
do that,
man.
but I like talking to you guys, and I have so much to share with you guys, and I really can't appreciate. I really appreciate you guys enough, and I really can't wait till we can get in some classes and we get to know each other a little more personally. Okay,
And
I really can't wait.
You're not on as much as like me and Brad are, like as far as like, you know, because you're behind the
No, I'm
scenes most of
not.
the time, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm usually in the background, you guys. Like,
Yeah.
so I love it right now. You know, it's and like I said, I'd rather talk about life than talk about trading, to be honest. Um, So you guys got your, you know, get your second gig, you know, get that Instacart job, get that, you know, Uber Eats job, get something that's gonna be worth your time, right? Don't be getting something that's gonna just be paying your gas money. It's not worth your time then, right? Find something you can make a profit in, right? So you guys gotta figure out like, you know, if you're gonna do a delivery job, if you're gonna do a driving job, you're gonna have added maintenance to your car, added wear and tear. You're gonna have, you know, your time as well. You're gonna be you know, basically you need to get paid. You're gonna have, you know, maybe a higher insurance fee. You're gonna be giving some of that money back to Turo, back to, you know, Uber, back to Lyft, back to whoever you're driving for. So make sure you're making a profit and make sure it's more than what you're making at your current job, right? Because otherwise you can just put in some overtime, hopefully, and get time and a half, right? So, you know, put things down on a piece of paper. I'm a fan of Excel sheets. If you can't do Excel sheets, a napkin is just as good. You know, a notebook is just as good. You know, hop into a calculator. If you guys need any help figuring this stuff out, let me know. I am more than happy to help. Like I said, I am more happy to help you guys out with just life in general than I'm trading. But the whole goal of here is to get you guys to a point where you can trade if you want to, okay? Rugs, I will be in London and I'll come see you. Just let me know when the good weather is, okay? I'm only going to place with good weather when they have good weather. Um, back to the point. Where was that? Yeah, just make sure everything's worth your time, okay? If you guys need any help, please DM me. I'm more than happy to help you guys on the side. You know, I can answer any question, and I'll try to answer any question. If I can't figure it out, I'll let you guys know and get back to you, okay? Let's see here. What did Alex say? I recommend crypto. Hey, you know what? You know, crypto mining is not a bad idea. If you guys live in a state where you can get solar panels and it's worth your time and worth your money to get solar, like here in Hawaii, they give you like a 20-30% tax credit, and the government still giving another 30% tax credit. Like if you get like a $60,000 solar panel thing, I think they give you like almost 40 40,000 in tax credits total from the state and the federal government. I tried getting it. I live in a townhome here. It's a 2-story townhome, but like they won't let it happen because even though like I'm the only one in the 2-story, like it's my up and down, they won't let me have a thing because it's considered a commercial building and absolutely sucks because there's people that do it, but it's like Tesla will do it for like 40,000, and the other people do it for like 70. I'm like, you guys are outrageous. I'll just keep paying my electricity bill and then buy a house later and get it done by Tesla. Big fan of Tesla, you guys. Elon Musk, you guys. I know he's screwing with your Bitcoin prices, but he is a pioneer in everything, you guys. So he's a good guy, I think personally. Let me see here. I got beats. Hey man, long short. That's what's up, man. You know what? You know how bad of a green thumb. I have a brown thumb, and not just because I'm brown, but like I have a brown thumb. And dude, I killed a weed plant, bro. I killed a weed plant. You know. And I think it's because I'm trying to grow it inside because I don't want my neighbors to see it. Like I said, I live in a townhome, so it's just like I have a yard, but it's like I can't leave it outside. And my neighbors, you know, they know what Pakalolo is. You know, if you guys are from the island, dear, you know, if you're still here, man, little Pakalolo. You guys heard any like some what is it, Expendables or you know, any of those songs? They're like, you know. Who else? I'm not good with artist names, but
Bob
you know,
Marley.
yeah, you know, Bob Marley. You know, I don't think they say, you know, Pakalolo. They probably more say Ganja, but like, you know, Dirty Heads and like bands like that. They're always talking like Pakalolo, so that's Hawaiian for basically weed. Let's see here. Now it's basically summer. Hey, is it hot and humid though, Rugs? Because I gotta come when it's like, you know, not sweater weather, but not like, you know, I'm sweating. I sweat a lot, man. I get hot easy and fast. Okay, I'm 250 pounds. It's not all fat, but I'm 250 pounds. I get hot fast. Um, let's see here. You got a good deal, little hookup. Yo, you know what, Anthony Flores? I don't know where you're from, man. I think are you from California too? You know, weed maps, guys. Drive for weed maps, you guys. Come on, weed maps be awesome.
Yeah, I like Leafly
Thank you,
too.
farming too.
I
Yeah,
think
Leafly's good. I think I deliver too.
I think Leafly uses weed maps. Like they're combined.
Yep. Yo, yeah, if you, hey, you know, I don't know anything about mining. Let's start a mining page on the channel, you guys, so Alex can run the mining page. Because if you know how to mine, dude, I'll try mining out. You know, like I said, if it's worth your reward and your time, like you know, mining, yeah, dude, I'll try it out. So let's start a mining channel, C130. Got that on your notes, man.
Gotcha, I'm running it right now.
New GPUs are terrible for ETH, but the 1080, I got a 2080 Ti, man. How far can that take me? I got a 2080 Ti that I think is busted too. Actually, I gotta see if that thing works. Loading up a bull 3MA, hold on, let me grab my pen real quick. Where's my pen at?
You're a clown, bro.
Oh, dude, ready? Hold on 1 second.
I might crack a beer. I don't have any stuff over. I have to go to the dispensary
All right,
again,
so
bro.
we're doing this Elon style, guys. Joe Rogan style. We're getting high on the podcast right now. Just kidding. Okay.
I might crack a beer, man.
Dear, he sees what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Pakalolo. Excuse me. Been slacking. Okay. Hey, you know what? Like I said, Alex. Hey, now even if you've been slacking, dude, you know more about mine than I do. So, oh, you have Ethereum mining Facebook. Hey, let's start a channel, man. You can be in charge of the channel, Alex, about mining. I'd love to see what mining is like. I've only heard about it, kind of seen some rigs, like put them like oil water or something like that to keep them cool. I know it costs a lot of electricity, but like I said, you know, if we can do a math problem, you know, how much you can mine, is it worth your time? Is it worth your money? Is it worth your electricity bill? Let's do it.
Yeah, I'd be legit.
Bowls and I was there, we chop it in, smoke cones. Hey man, go some big cones. Not sure if we ever go back to Brooklyn. Your ex-wife. Oh, dude. Vinny, hey man, where in Brooklyn are you from? She is originally from Bay Ridge, and there's no bad blood between her, man. She's a great girl. She's a great girl. She's remarried. Have nothing but love for her. You know, I don't talk to her at all, but no, there's no hard feelings at all, man. Let's see here. Yeah, Alex, dude, like I said, let's start a what's it called, a mining channel. Be invite if you guys can get invited to the mining channel. You know, it doesn't have to be open page because we want to keep it about mining, right? Let's see here. Crypto digs. I was out of work for the last 10 years, wasn't able to get a job anywhere, even with great experience education. So now I'm trying to start. Hey, you know, man, start your own business, man. Good for you. And it's the people that persevere in life, man. There's the ones that can do well. You know, never give up. Never give up. It tends to be the warmest in July, August. So if you want autumn, okay. Yeah, you know what, Rugs? I think September, October would be better because it's not like you guys have a beach, right? So I think that'd be great. As long as I don't have to put a jacket on, I'm happy. And I pretty much wear shorts year round. If you guys, I'll see if I can find a picture. I think I was wearing like fleece lined Crocs and shorts and a tank top in Korea when it was snowing. And that's the coldest place I've ever been to is Korea. It is wet cold and it goes right through your jacket, but I'm okay with cold. I just don't like being hot. Let's see here. Hey, you know what, CryptoZig's a lot. You're not, a lot of people in that same boat as you, man. I hope your state was able to give you some decent kind of some support. I think the way the government handled this whole coronavirus thing was, horrible. I think what they should have done is reverse isolation. So if you had a condition, or if you were older, or you're more vulnerable, you should have stayed inside, right? And let the people go back to work and let the economy go. Because I mean, what really happened? We just closed, like, we basically half-assed everything we did, right? Everything was horrible we did. So, like Brad says, he wants to be what's it called, the president of the United States. Like, honestly, if I ever ran for a politician, man, I would be like the most honest politician, because I'd just go up there and be like, yeah, I've been married, I've been divorced, I've done this drug, I've done that drug, I've done this, I've done that. I got in trouble for this. Okay, got all this crap out of the way that you guys are digging up, did it for you. Now let's get to work. What's the real issues, right? So, next to Bay Ridge, man, you're the Verrazano, or what? What neighborhood, man? Sheepshead Bay. Like, where are you from, man? I've done a little bit of time in New York, so I'm familiar with most of the names, but I don't know everything. I'm spent maybe a total of like 4 months, like over weekends up there, and then they had a house in Connecticut, so we'd be out there too. Um, cheers, bro. Smart Alex. Houston, hey chum waffle. Hey Houston, man, it's hot there in the summertime, but my buddy's actually in Houston right now. He's out there selling life insurance, dude. So maybe send me a DM, dude. Let's see if you guys can link up together. He's a good friend of mine from high school, like a brother to me. Man, that's crazy.
My back is jacked, bro. Holy crap.
Well, what's wrong? Sitting down too long? Stand up, bro. Stand up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have that phone
Crocs and
mic.
smell of sunblock. Like, no, dear. Crocs were in Hawaii, man. Not in Crocs were in Korea, not in Hawaii. I think I do. No, I don't have a pair of Crocs. They're all gone. Um, let's see. And I don't use sunblock. I just burn, then I tan. Let's see here. Drop some pictures. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, no, I love some pictures, And we could start just a picture page, like where you're from. You guys can drop some pictures. So if you guys like in that little channel where it's where you're from, go and just post a picture of something there, like I love scenery. I love pictures. I love, turn on my computer on the Microsoft and get that, home page, that landing page, and it's just a random picture of somewhere in the world. I always save the places I want to go to. So yeah, post some pictures over there, and like, just say where, like, what city it is, or what country it is. Let's see here. All right. Couldn't get any government support because you had to. You're right. My mom, she had a haircut business. She's the owner of her own salon. Then she started renting a chair, and she still worked for herself. But yeah, you had to do a payroll thing, and it was a pain in the butt, man. I think some places are also limited on funds, so unless you're one of the first people, even big companies got what's it called, like Chipotle and places like that. Places got like money, and they really shouldn't have, right? And I think other places that weren't even in business really were getting money too, and they had to give that money back to the government, right? So horrible way handled, but you know what? At the same time too, it's the first thing of its kind that was handled that way. Hopefully in the future, if anything ever happens like that, we won't go through the same thing again. Won't be so stupid, right? Let's see here. Fourth time asking this question, rough estimate. How much? Oh, Alec, I'm honestly not sure about that question, man. I'm not sure. I'm talking over with C130, talking over with Brad. Okay, this is a team effort. I am the behind the scenes guy. I am the business guy, basically, of the whole entire thing. But we wanted to make it fair. It's not going to be expensive, I can tell you that. And when I say it's not going to be expensive, you could probably take 1 or 2 trades and make the money back, all right? So anything we're going to sell you guys, we look at it that way. Like, how many trades, how many Starbucks coffees could you not eat or drink, whatever? It's kind of like broken down like that. We're not asking you to spend $1,500 on market site or anything like that. That's outrageous money, okay? I think someone mentioned earlier they had the Fu Manchu. That's the indicator you need if you want an indicator. Don't go out and buy market site, Crypto chemists, I think going to bed, man. Go to bed. No, I'm just kidding. Birkenstocks. My dad wears Birkenstocks, man. There's old man shoes. Okay, yo, Jumbo, what's up, man? This is just kind of just chatting. The market's doing nothing. If you guys look on the screen right here, price right now is currently at 36.77. We're on the inside of M still. We haven't broken the low. We haven't come up to anywhere near the high. Like I said, if you guys are in the trade, you should get out of your position, because like I said, when I told you to get out of your position, I think price was at 36.7. Right now we're at 36.77. So if you guys took a short, you should get out at 36.7. We didn't have the selling power to get down to the VWAP or the daily point of control. So that's no good. We couldn't break H period either. We one ticked right above it. So like I said, buying always comes in certain areas. Selling comes in certain areas. Buying comes in like at that low of the previous bar. So low of the previous bar is H. If you guys are looking at a 1 minute, a 5 minute, a 15 minute, whatever, you're not going to see that, right? This is why we use TPO. This is why TPO is so valuable. This is why we're making a TPO boot camp, okay? We want to get everyone caught up to speed. We want you guys seeing the same stuff we are seeing, okay? And that way we have a TPO army, we have a TTV army, and you guys can all call out the plays, and we can all make a lot more money together.
Oh, it's gonna be legit, dude.
Hairdressers were qualified. Yeah, so she doesn't work for anyone, Alex. She works for herself. She has her own business basically. So she files her own taxes, pays herself. So she had to do payroll too. She did get a small loan, but not as much money as she actually makes in real life, you know. All right, guys. I think that's it. You know, thank you guys so much for staying on the chat with me. You know, this turned into something a lot different, a lot more personal. Like I said, this is what it's going to be like in the boot camp, in the classes that we have. You know, when we make a private channel for you guys that have been TPO certified, that's what we're going to have. You know, place we can have education stuff like that. Because we want to keep everything very, very, you know, concise. You know, we see a lot of stuff on the indicator thing and even the TPO Bitcoin. Like, you know, if you guys are in some other discords, you'll see it's a lot more strict, right? You know, it's like I don't want to be that way. I'm not anyone's dad. I don't want to be responsible for anybody. But if we have certain locked channels, that's the reason why it's going to be like that. Is because we want to keep it very to the point and very concise or precise. Okay. Um. So, but that I mean that's the future. The future is things are going to change a little bit, but like I said, they're going to change for the better. And I saw you guys all press those ones earlier when I said like, how do you guys feel about it? So, you know, we want to we want to keep this up and we want to keep the fire going. Like they said in the last unit, like I told somebody last night in a private chat, you know, the motto for the unit that Brad and I was keep up the fire. And we're going to keep up the fire, you guys. So that's the Manchu motto, keep up the fire. C130, you got any closing remarks, man?
No, it's
a long
just,
one.
no, yeah, it was a really good chat today. Guys, it's always good, we usually don't have 3 a.m. on, so I kind of called them up. I'm like, hey man, you wanna stream and give these
Mistake.
you wanna give these guys some value. You want to talk over some TPO stuff. He's like, yeah, let's do it. And guys, it's great because we're out here, doing it together. We're growing as a community, and things are going great. I mainly manage the Discord, and just looking at that, people are just so active there. People want to learn, and like I said, guys, we want to meet. We want our knowledge and what we put out to meet the same level that you're willing to learn it. So we want to be able to have a good median with the community and be able to fit your guys' pace as to how trading goes or how TPO is. And we don't want to overdo it, but we don't want to under deliver either. We want to meet you guys in the middle so you guys learn as much possible. And things are good, right? Today was a great session, a really good Q&A, just hanging out, right? And we mainly did it because
Thank you, everybody.
yeah, exactly. You
guys, thank you guys.
You guys are awesome, and we mainly did this because the market is really just, if you look here at the last 4 bars, it just hasn't really been doing much. And since it's not trading, it's not moving. We can sit here and talk about TPO all day, right? But if it's not moving, we don't really get many stop runs in. We don't really get many applications in. So we kind of just Q&A, talked it up a little bit. We had a lot of great donators, a lot of good contributors. I want to give a
thank you guys again.
Huge shout out to Marcin. Thank you so much for the 10 euros, bro. You're awesome. Skotsky, amazing contribution, $100. Thank you so much. Progressive Martian with a 5. Alec K with the 5, and Zhaojin, Xiaojin.
Zhaojin.
Yeah, thank you so much for the 5 Hong Kong dollars. And Progressive Martian again with the $5. So you guys are all great. You guys are amazing contributors, and we're able to grow the community faster because you guys are allowing us to, you guys are trusting us with your guys' money to do what's right, and we will do what's right because that's what we're here for. That's what we stand for, and we're breaking the system. We're not here to participate in this rigged system. We're here to decouple and break away from it and to make you guys money and to make you guys successful traders. Honestly, being real, honestly, 100% all cards on the table. It's not even really about the money. It's really about finding a good, happy median in life, so that way you're not enslaved not only to what your profession is if you don't enjoy doing it and you're doing it just because you want money, but also not to be enslaved into the market and being able to find out when to cut those trades, when to take a break, and be able to have you guys live a healthy lifestyle that can make you guys better people, better traders, and just a better you. And this isn't to say that anyone isn't a good person in here. It's just that in every aspect we can all be better versions of ourselves, because the moment we say that we can't achieve that or be better versions of ourselves is the moment we stop growing. And that's not what that's what we believe here. We believe that we should never stop growing, and we should continue to polish our skills. Like 3 a.m. says. 3 a.m. said, trading is the lesson that you never stop learning. You always keep going at it. But guys, it's been great. What we might do here is we'll probably cut the stream off just so this video processes and posts as this TPO video.
Be a long one.
Yeah, right.
I would change it to, you know, TPO and banter, TPO and, you know, something, TPO and
So you wanna
talking story.
you
Let's call it that. So TPO and talking story, because that's what they call it here in Hawaii when we talk like this. They just call it talking story. So let's put TPO and talking story.
got you. And that way we can have this one on here, and that way it processes, and then we can stream again if we play the games and just chill, and then that way it's
Yeah.
a separate stream.
Guys, join us, please. You know, maybe stream to the Twitch account or something like that on this. And you guys are in the Twitch account. I'm so sorry if you guys ask any questions. I have not been paying attention to the stream if you guys are there, but we have 5 people watching us in the stream. Also, the Twitch has better